Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome to today's session of Arcade 12.
No, we don't
Sorry,
have the thing.
it's...
Wait,
I'm sorry, what?
your stream is not picking up the.
Not
It's
picking-
picking up your OBS.
Oh, that looks weird.
What do you mean? It's picking up my OBS?
Yeah,
Look at the
not.
stream.
Oh, I
Normal.
realized that. I realized that now, right. I think I know what to do. Just
Oh,
need to change this to this, and there you go. Should be good. Alright, okay.
yeah.
Thank you
I was
very much,
thinking
everybody,
that.
for coming and watching. Sorry, we have a lot of problems this week, but everything's good. We're all
You want to
back.
deal with that? No.
So, let me just fade this out a little bit. Let us start with. Hello everyone, welcome to Today with Ass. We will talk about the party ass and not mine. Without any delay, let's go ahead, roll D100, and I will flip a coin.
Right? Is it?
No.
Yes. Exclamation roll.
Exclamation roll.
Exclamation
Yeah.
roll.
Space and then D something.
100.
But don't have to put a 1. But that works to 30.
30,
There you
alright.
go.
And I rolled a 2, so the highest will go first, which brings us Ignis to Artyom, finally to J5. Alright, so Ignis, ready to answer the question?
No, I don't want to go to jail.
The question for today is, let me just fade out the music for a bit. Go, and let's start something a bit more spoopy.
Why?
So Ignis, my question for today is, what do you do to stop yourself from forgetting something?
Oh no! What is this question?
I know, just
Stop.
wanted to get to know your character. How would you stop from forgetting something?
Oh
That's
no,
all.
they're gonna take your memory away.
Oh no! What do I do to stop? I don't know. Just remind myself of it a lot. Write it down somewhere. Embroider it.
That's a lot of
Journalize.
that's a lot of things you do all at once just to not remember one specific thing.
Just to not remember or to forget.
Just not
Wait,
forget. Sorry, to not forget.
to not forget. It depends. Like if it's important, yeah. Like I mean, I don't really keep a journal unless it's messages that I want to send. But the important stuff, I do it in forms of embroidery. That's my journal.
All right. Okay. Okay. So what about the non-important one? Just like, remember to buy some eggs for tomorrow or some shit like that. Do you just keep it in your head?
Yeah, and then I forget it, and then sometimes, and then it just comes at random time. Which is why I was like, I'll be doing something, and then I'll be like, wait a minute, I need to get eggs. You know.
All right. Got it. Thank you very much, Ignis. Next is Artyom. What about you, Artyom? What do you do to stop yourself from forgetting something?
Well, it is an interesting question. As I'm sure you know, I have incredible memory, and as a result, I hardly ever forget things. Granted, sometimes I am preoccupied and cannot think of all things at once, so things take a back burner. Back burner is the word, and. But, if something is that important and I don't want to forget no matter what, of course, they say, a fool forgets, a wise man writes down. So, I do that.
Alright, so mostly writing things down, but for the less significant things, you just assume that your brain would remember it.
It has not failed me in my 47 years of life.
Alright, fair enough.
47. Damn. I mean, I know you're middle aged, but that's like middle age.
Thank you, I suppose.
Thank you very much, Artyom. Finally, J5. What about you? What do you do from forgetting? What do you do to stop yourself from forgetting something?
Oh my
Well,
god, it's coming alone.
Mr. Disembodied Voice, this unit will do what the other two will do. That is writing them down. That is a tried and true way to stop people from forgetting things. However, let's say if it is something urgent and it is important, and let's say an enemy is trying to wipe my memory out, then this unit would use this spell encode thoughts and hide it in some object somewhere,
Oh,
so it can be
alright.
retrieved
Alright,
in
okay.
the future.
Alright, okay. Thank you very much, J5. And that is everybody. I feel like this is a quick one, but I feel like we need to be quick after all the delays we've been getting today. But do you want to bring in an NPC? You want to ask them a question for today? Who do you want to
Who
bring
is the
in?
most forgetful person?
Well, it is you, of course.
What? No, it's not. But
I mean,
what
compared to the others'
Kano?
intelligence over here.
Hey, that's not fair. They have like 20. I have 12. Kano?
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 Alright. Let me just bring him in for a bit. I haven't bring on Kano in a long time.
Ah, he's alive. Okay.
That's how you want to figure this out?
Yeah.
Instead of
Can we
doing a
bring
medical
in
check?
that? Yeah, can we bring in dead people?
No, not dead people.
No,
We
you
agreed to this
can't.
already.
Mm.
So let's see. Kano's from Contacle, so it should be. Oh, maybe it's in others. Kano. There you are. And Vava
Boom.
Voom. Haven't seen Kano in a while, and Kano appears at the center of the room, wearing his usual kind of like blue shirt, adorned with various assortment of swords and gauntlets and great swords and guns all over. Turns to you guys. Oh, hello there. This is strange. I thought I was asleep just now.
I think you still are.
Oh,
Wait, Mr. Keno, you sleep with all that equipment?
oh yeah. Trust me, it pays to be prepared. So, over here is like the question thing, right? You got a question
Yeah.
for me?
How do you stop yourself from forgetting stuff?
Ah, see, I don't.
Exactly. You just kind of remember it a bit later.
Oh no, I don't try to stop myself from forgetting things. I just forget stuff.
What? You don't even try?
Yeah.
But why? What if they're important? Like, you know.
I got
having
a
a
script for that.
daughter?
Script can write stuff for me. That's what I have heard there for. I think. I don't know. But yeah.
Wow.
So Esgriff does all the note-taking stuff, and if I forget, I'll just ask her, "Hey, Esgriff, is there anything I forget?" And she's like, "Oh, there, yes, you forget this thing." So I got this thing. So yeah, simple
That's
enough,
so
right?
fun.
Exactly.
I guess. But what if there's no Isgriff?
Reevy's there. Reevy can help write things down. Right, Reevy? Reevy? Oh, I don't think she can hear me from here.
What if there's no Reeve either? Like, what if you're alone and you need to remember it?
Just forget stuff.
Oh my god, no! What if it's like important, information? Well,
I've
you're
lived 20 years without
on a
needing an
mission.
assistant. I'll be fine. Alright,
Oh my god.
that is my job done here. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm gonna
Little
go back to
contact.
being unconscious.
Wait.
What?
Mr. Keno,
Yeah,
what if it's that information your daughter's birthday?
that's what we have wives for, J5. They
Oh
seem
my
to
God!
remember this whole thing. I
Oh my
just cannot
God, you
remember
don't even
it.
talk to your other wife! How would you...
What do you mean,
Oh!
other wife? I only have one wife right now. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's not like your current wife remembers my birthday.
Well, I did told her when we first met, so maybe she does. Gotta have to ask her. She's very smart, so who knows? Alright, Kano out. And poof, he disappears.
Damn. You think your father will remember your birthday? Damn.
And with that, thank you very much for coming and answering, everybody. We'll stop here for now. We'll get back to reality and deal with the aftermath of the fight. So, lay down here for now for a bit and we'll move on to a different scene entirely.
Ah, yes, the consequences of our actions.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
that
time
was.
for me to mute and unmute my mic.
I was waiting for the call out. There you go. It's there. All right. So let me play the music for a bit. Do I have a cave sound effect? No, I don't. What am I doing with my life? All right. Let's go with this one. All right. So everybody ready? Shall we? So, last session. Ignis said her last goodbye to Jack before leaving Orobajo. As a goodbye gift, Ignis helped Jack to regenerate his arm, but Jack refused any further help to regenerate his memory. Later on, Isgrave messaged the party to let them know that Kano and Haley are missing. After a little bit of Scooby-Dooing, the party also found out that Lineage is missing as well. You guys also found weird clues that pointed the party towards the dust mines underneath the city. There, the party found Aeterna and their missing friends and family in the battle that ensued. In the battle, Ruby, instead of taking the party's side, took Aeterna's side. It was a hard battle trying to keep everybody alive, but in the end, everybody was taken out except for Ruby. So right now, you guys are in the dust mines underneath Contacol, specifically underneath the Destreza Academy. A lot of dead bodies around you, but also an unconscious Ruby lying down next to Kane. Haley and Kano are unconscious and heavily injured with burn marks and black veins on their body, but nothing that won't be recovered after a long rest. Lineage, however, is a different story. Large chunks of ice are missing from his body after the combat, some on his arms, on his cheek, and being a simulacrum, it will take more than just a rest to fix him up. So, what do you do now?
Ignis is gonna focus on the ones still there. She's gonna do a mass cure wounds she would know that it won't fix the mage. So to Haley, wait a minute. Yes, I have to spell. Haley, Kano, herself, J5. Who else is injured a lot?
I am very little bit.
Isgriff and
Isgriff
Artyom.
actually is fine actually.
Really? She doesn't have anything missing?
Nope. She's been staying at the back this whole time.
Well, whoever needs it. And because Chinchumar is out,
How about Ruby? Are you gonna heal Ruby?
Ruby is unconscious right now. If you
no,
heal her, she'll
not
be up.
Ruby. Not Ruby. Not until.
I mean, even if she's unconscious, she has one health, right? 1000.
Healing is for closers.
So 25 to everybody.
Alright, I'll give 25 to Kano.
Whoever is
and
missing HP.
25 to Haley, which brings her to max.
How
I think
much
my
is-
HP is gonna go up to max as well.
Yeah. And that's
It
it. And you guys
is.
heal up yourselves. Alright, so right now you guys are in the dust mines around Ignis. You cast your spells and immediately the kind of like wave of heat washes to everybody, and slowly their wounds kind of close up with a tinge of searing heat.
It's a warm heat. Like,
Searing
indeed.
heat.
Glad my burns are being burned more to heal them.
Yes.
It's two wrongs make a right.
They're not waking up after they being healed, right?
Nope, they are not waking up.
I'm gonna, since I'm closest to Lineage, I'm gonna check on Lineage, see if they are unconscious or they are under a spell or curse or something.
Yeah, I want to try and slap my dad awake. Like you know how like if you sleep you do a bit of damage, or you try to wake them up as an action. They wake
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So you
I'm gonna
try.
tie up Ruby. For
All
what
right,
it's
so
worth.
you tie up
Yeah.
Ruby. J5, go ahead, roll medicine check or arcana check, depending on what you want to figure out. Ignis, you slap Kano's cheek,
Let's do medicine
but
check first.
he does not seem to be waking up.
Ooh, then can I do a medicine check or something?
Sure, go ahead, medicine check.
1d20. Yeah. I'm gonna do
J5.
Arcana instead.
All right,
Yeah, that's a
J5
plus
arcana
11.
plus 11.
So that's 20 on J5.
20.
I
Right,
also
both
rolled a
of
20.
you rolled 20. Ignis, you try to figure out physically, other than the injury that they sustain right now, they don't seem to be whatever's causing them to be unconscious. It does not seem to be physically sourced. Their body in itself seems to be fine mostly, especially Haley, who's completely healed up right now. She looks pristine. J5, on the other hand, when you look at them, try to go through what do you call go through your arcane knowledge, trying to see if there are anything that would cause someone to fall unconscious. There are the sleep spells, something like that could knock people unconscious, but usually an action, just like a shove or like even taking an injury, would definitely wake them up. This is certainly something a bit stronger. And you kind of go through. There have been kind of like more powerful curses, like the one that happened to Cotton White. Yes, there's kind of like this old story about a princess got not the sleeping person, not Cotton White. It's a different one. The sleeping person, like he was cursed to just sleep
Really?
permanently and cannot wake up until something they could use to break the curse of sorts. So maybe it's along those lines rather than a simple spell, more powerful curse of sorts.
A curse? Yeah, oh no. What curse?
Would I know if greater restoration can reverse the effect?
You have high enough intelligence and you know what greater restoration do then. So yes, that would
I have
include
the spell
removing
as
a
well.
curse. Yeah.
Yeah. But
One curse.
diamonds though.
It's
Oh no, we lost him.
I don't have
I'll
to
still put bot in the
revive
chat.
them.
Removed it, don't worry.
And
I'm gonna
I'll try it. Wait a minute. What is my I just used my 5th level to like mass cure wounds everybody. Um I need
perhaps we should shouldn't we at least get out of the cave first? Go to
yeah,
a safer location.
yeah.
Yeah,
Although
before we go, I want to try. But is the cloud opaque? Completely opaque, cannot see through, or
Yep,
the the
opaque.
the,
Cannot be
uh,
seen through.
because I wanted to check if the Aeterna that died inside the cloud, is it really Aeterna or somebody else?
You're gonna have to walk into the cloud or somehow
hey,
No.
remove the
you
cloud.
Can we
have
go under it?
that ball. You can do it.
I have
The
what?
The ball.
invulnerability ball that you made.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
that
have
was
any more
here.
spell slots to
This one
cast it
and this
anymore.
one is floating, but the one that Ignis cast, which is
I,
this one, that one's
I,
not floating. That's a dome
you're not
across the
showing
ground.
the map, by the way.
Oh right,
Yeah.
yeah. Let me just bring you here for a bit.
Random
Let's
side
change
note:
the scene.
when a spell refers to a creature, does it have to be a live creature or can it be a dead creature?
A creature has to be a live creature. A dead creature would be an object at that point.
Object.
Oh.
But-
Never
Oh,
mind then.
So the bigger dome is
Don't have any more
until the ground, and it engulfs both domes. Unfortunately.
Yeah, but I don't have any more spell slots to go in. Wait.
Do you want to just lightning lure us together?
And I also don't have a spell slot for the drone anymore. Ah, god damn it.
Hold on.
Wait. Is it important enough for me to
Look,
You have
to
the first, second, and
we
third
have
level.
we have lightning lure, right? Can just
No,
do
but
that.
that's a creature.
Ah,
This is someone who's
damn it.
dead and
okay,
definitely
wait,
dead.
okay. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Mm.
One, two.
We've seen who's that guy? Cho, yeah. We've seen Cho did something out of his capabilities, right?
Yeah, improvised magic.
Yeah. Would I be able to use it to use an already expanded spell slot?
You can certainly try. You've never
You know,
done
But
it.
I can go in and pick them up. It's like 10d10.
I can also
it's
drop warding bond on you and
but
reduce damage you take.
okay. Let's see. If you're going inside, you're not going to be able to see, right? So you're gonna be walking in there blindly while searching for a dead body on the ground.
Mm.
Can we just
So
go around
it
it?
might
Oh, it's
it
silent
might
cloud.
take, but the
Sorry.
body's inside.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm sleeping. Sorry.
So it might take you at least 2 turns to get in and get out. So that is 20d10.
It's when you end your turn there.
It's when you
And
first enter
Yeah.
and when you end your turn there.
yeah,
Also
okay.
twice. Yep.
Oh, so yeah. So at least 30d10. Oh no. Because we don't know where the body is. I mean, is it important? Is it that important?
I don't know. Is it where do you want the body?
Because if Aeterna is still alive, she's gonna keep coming for us over and over again. So
Do you
we
have
need to
tiny
make sure
servant
that.
spell?
No, I don't have that prepared.
Damn it. I don't suppose one tiny servant
But
can drag an entire body, right?
Might be able to.
Tiny servant is a construct, right? Is construct will be affected by the Luros?
If
Oh,
By
it's,
the
I mean,
contraction?
construct is still a creature. If
Yeah.
it has HP,
So
basically, it'll be. Let me
so
let me
tiny
rephrase
servant
that.
will
If
not
it's a
be able
creature,
to survive that thing.
Mhm.
it's not exactly it being inhaled or anything. It's just
So
being in there in general.
to me at least I think it is important enough for me to try and do that.
But I mean, even if you get the body, what do you want to do with it?
No, I mean we just need to make sure that if it's really Eterna in there or somebody else. If it's somebody else, then Eterna is still alive. Then she will keep coming back. So we need to,
Well,
you
I
know.
can just locate creature.
But the thing is, that's not a creature in there. That is an object.
Yeah. So if Eterna is alive,
And within 1,000 feet around you, she might
yeah.
be somewhere far.
So if she's somewhere far, then I guess it's not right.
Yeah.
Are we
I mean, you
overthinking
can
this?
always try and scry on her.
I don't have spell
If
slots. I
uh,
can, but it'd be a 6th level. I can't do greater restoration.
then I'm gonna try and
No.
Okay, maybe I can drop warding bond on you before you do, and then
what
you'll
does
take.
warding one?
It gives you bonus to AC, to saving throws, and resistance to all damage. But I'll take half damage of whatever you take. But it's resistance.
Alright, but okay.
Just be quick.
We can try that. No.
Wait. I can
What I'm
do.
gonna do is I'm gonna try to exert myself to use an already spent spell slot to cast things.
I can, but like I can do aura of life and make sure that you're within 30 feet, so you can technically don't die. You always come back with 1 hit point.
Alright, sure. I
You
mean,
decide.
we don't know what might happen, right?
How are you gonna try? How are we gonna try and get back that spell slot?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and remember what Cho did. I'm gonna
I was
And
just
that's why
mad.
What did he do?
he used a spell that he does not know, right? I guess.
You
No, no,
did.
no.
That
He used an
doesn't have
action, a spell that costs an action as a bonus action.
Quicken spell, if you will.
Yeah. But he does not have that feature.
Unless, no. Okay, so we can try and get him out, or the body, not
You
him.
don't know what will happen to you, though.
Yeah,
Look,
you don't know what will happen.
if Aeterna's still
Because
alive, we'll
I
figure.
remember what happened to Cho was he got what they call that what did you disadvantage? What happened when you don't eat? Well, man, my brain cannot work.
Right, look, we can do scrying
Fatigue, yeah,
tomorrow,
fatigue,
right?
yeah.
We can do scrying tomorrow, and if the lady is alive, she's not gonna come after us until then, most likely. Hopefully.
I can just scry now. Okay, I can scry now. I'll just use a 6th level. It's fine.
Instead, can you send message to her? Sending?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
I could-
because last time she didn't block your sending, right?
That is true. She answered me. Okay, what do you want me to say?
No, perhaps ask her if she's still alive, and then she's still gonna keep coming back to her task.
Maybe taunt her with the death of Ruby.
I'll say Aeterna.
Maybe that is not a bit early, making her more angry.
What, she is going to try and kill us? I mean,
So what, should I just plead her? Aeterna, no, are you still alive? How could you? Could do that. Make her think that people died. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Maybe set up a meeting with her so that we can discuss this, like civilized people.
Yeah. Also, maybe if I'm gonna lie, guide me, Artio. In case.
What?
Guide me, guidance.
Oh, okay. Yes, well, when you're trying to lie, you see the core fundamental is to keep your voice cool and calm.
Okay.
Portray much emotion, unless you're going for that, which is a little advanced. I cast guidance.
It's your guidance one.
Literally giving you guidance. Professional advice.
Right. Come on, let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell. Focus on Aeterna, and I'll say, Aeterna, I hope you're happy with what happened. You took something important from us. Let's meet up and discuss how to pursue this. And there's gonna be a bit of a tremble in her voice.
All right.
Like, how could you?
The time to discuss ended when you did what you did. Now it's time for you to pay. Congratulations, you survived. Let's see how many times more. That's it.
She's alive. And she says she's gonna keep coming back.
Well, it is difficult to keep a bad man down.
The thing is, she never operates with her real body.
Well, perhaps we can describe her looks and her modus of operation to the enforcers and keep an eye out at least in protocol. At least we know the people here would be safe.
I mean, there's more people. We just can't find more people that we love, I guess. And I look at Ruby, and I'm pretty sure this girl's feeding information. Kick her legs a bit. Wait, no, don't.
Roll
Mm.
death saving throw.
No, it's not a hard kick. It's just a
I
gentle
know.
kick. Just in case.
Oh yes, but friend Ruby too. Should we give her up to the enforcers?
I want to talk to her first.
And I said that I'm gonna take a look around, take a look at East Grief. What is she doing?
This Griff is going over towards Kano, kind of like setting him up properly. Just like seems to be casting a spell on Kano, by the looks of it.
And then this, what spell is it? Is Chris?
Identify. See if there's
Oh,
anything
okay.
I know about this.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
So,
I guess if there's
what do you guys do?
more to do.
We should bring everybody up. I don't think it's safe to just be
Yeah,
here
I'm
for
gonna.
very long.
Yeah. I'm gonna point to the ceiling. Yeah, I remember. There's the fire dust lodged in the ceiling as well. You should promptly leave the location.
Yeah. Kane, you got Ruby, right? You're strong. Let's get Haley and Kano. Let's go up.
Question for Dungeon Master. Ruby was
Yes.
using Misty Step before, right? Or am I misremembering?
No. She melted into a puddle of shadow, and then the shadow moved away from you and then reappeared in that puddle. From that puddle.
Is that like a verbal thing she does? Semantic thing?
Well, if anything, it would be maybe somatic
Eyesight
because she
related.
moves to do it, but
well,
it doesn't seem
we're
to
gonna-
be a spell of sorts. You don't see any
We're gonna-
incantation or anything like that.
I'm gonna tie her up and blindfold her.
All right. Okay.
That's reasonable,
Blindfold
right?
and also, make her deaf, like plug her ears or something. I don't know. That's what we did when we first got her.
Wide
Oh wow.
ears.
Just got full circle, huh, Ruby?
Yeah, we've gone full circle.
At this point, you
Back to
guys
the
hear this kind of like loud pitch whirring coming from your earpiece, Ignis, J5, and Kane.
Ow!
And then you hear from the other side, testing. Can you guys hear me? Hello. It is Fenton. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Is everything good down there? Is it safe for us to come down? Is the hostage okay?
They're alive for now.
Alright, we'll be heading down right now. Stay put.
Everybody's
And then you
dead.
hear
Oh no, what do we hear?
kind of like the sound of like the elevator
Oh,
starting to
okay.
move down.
Well, might as well. Let's bring them all up.
Here comes the cavalry.
A bunch of footsteps getting louder and louder, and you see from the corner, from the hallway that you guys came in from, you see at least 6 enforcer move in. They immediately secured the area. They were a little bit taken back at first as they see a couple of like this blue domes at the center of the room. They see you guys over here with all the hostages and dead bodies all around you, and they scatter basically to the different exits from this particular cavern to ensure everything is safe. Fenton.
I'm gonna before they do that, I'm gonna just a word, perhaps. Be wary of traps because we don't know if the aggressors have any other traps that we didn't notice.
Alright,
before.
he's good. Watch out for trap, guys! Roger. Got it. And the enforcers basically scatter all over, and Fenton kind of walks over to you guys. You guys look pretty shit. And he kind of takes his gun out and... Wait, no, actually, you guys look pretty good. All of you are pretty
We look
much
pretty
healed.
good.
Yeah, he just
I
just
I am in
J5 again.
we were worse.
Yeah,
I feel them.
he pulls out this kind of like small golden vial, almost loads it into his gauntlet, just punches J5.
As you do.
J5 healed by 7 points.
I'll heal it.
Ah. Oh, that is interesting. Does that work? That just like friend lamb's arrows? Is that a healing dust?
Yes, it's a healing dust, but I don't know they made it an arrow variant.
No,
Cool.
then that must be a unique variant thing.
Yes. So what happened? And you can see a couple of people are writing things down right now.
Well, where do we begin? They kidnapped.
We might want to
Yeah,
start with
perhaps we-
who, if you know who this is. And and you can see
should
like
we start?
a couple of people gonna walk over towards Isgriff with Kano and Haley. They're gonna doing some checking, and you see several people with unique. You know how maestros are always like that with that white kind of coat basically, but these guys are wearing a blue coat instead, basically, and walking over towards the
Have
large
you
dome.
seen the blue coat? Oh no.
No, you've never seen them before actually.
Oh god. Okay.
They walk
Ooh.
over towards the dome basically, and they open up a small box and they walk
Ah,
over towards
okay.
it. They pull out some of this black crystal to go over there, and you see it almost kind of like creates an area where the blue smoke suddenly disappear, and one of them begin to cast a spell. At that point, you're just working on that area.
Mm.
So you might
So
wanna elaborate what the hell is going on over here.
So it all began when we were looking for art over on Barco de Cola. There was this weird ass island where there's like three main cults, and to like basically get to the ark we kind of have to like topple each and every one of their false god. And well, we did, and one of the priests really hates us and just, well, like the people were all mind controlled and shit, but the priest was not. Like, I think she was the one doing the mind control. And then she was like, hey, I'm gonna take away everything that you've ever loved, like you did to me. And then her followers kidnapped some of her
Right.
followers, I guess.
Right.
Kidnapped.
Killing gods, make cults angry at you, normal stuff, and like he finishes writing his note for, right? Okay. And
Yeah.
these guys are part of the cults, I'm assuming. And looks over
Yeah,
to dead
it's
people.
Slenar.
He
Slenar's
looks
part
over.
called. Is it Slenar or Slenash? Slenash. Slenar is the
Slinar the
village.
god.
City.
Slinash is the god. Slinar is the
Slenash
city.
is the god. Slenar is the city. Yeah, so I was okay. Slenash.
What?
Apparently it's like god of love or something, but it's really just like an abomination. No abomination.
But
And
this thing does
Right?
not think that they are worshipping Nash per se, because whatever they were worshipping is just a construct made by the art defenses. Remember?
First of all, Slanash is not any god that I know, but
yeah. It's a god, but really the followers worship Aeterna. That's the priest name.
right.
Like with an A. She's freaking hot. Like King would say she's freaking hot. Because she's like an elf and stuff. You know how elvens are? Super hot.
Right.
And also, she's able to gain control of her followers, and it's like she's taking over their bodies so that their followers will look like her, and then she's controlling them directly.
she kind of operates remotely. So, and unfortunately, she's still out there.
Right, okay. And what's the story with what was that girl's name? Ruby, was it? It looks over
Oh,
and you guys have her completely bounded.
she was part of the cult. I think she was a mole.
Right.
Yeah, but she traveled with us for quite some time. Yeah, she even gained our trust.
She completed 2 arcs with us.
Truly.
Look, she tried to kill an age, but that it obviously didn't work because he's still alive. But now we gotta like figure out how to fix him.
Yeah. And you see like one of the guys gonna walk over to him, gonna whisper to him for a bit. He nods and nods for a moment. Then thanks the guy. Alright. Seems like these guys are conscious but should be fixable.
Oh,
We're bringing in Vanessa down right now to help with the
what?
spell.
What's going on? What's the spell? What are they under?
We're just gonna try
Okay,
to remove the curse and see if that helps.
okay.
Next, the people over
Okay.
here aren't some members of cults. They are actually people of the city. Might wanna explain that bit then.
The people.
And I'll nudges over to the guy that is dead behind you. That one's over there. Is Leonard. Owns a bakery down south.
Oh,
And that's the only dead body, is it? I think there was one more, right? If I recall
And
There's
there's
one
correctly.
one
yeah,
more
further.
there's one.
here.
Ah, one more there.
There,
That
there's
one's over
at least three,
there.
right? At least
Apparently,
three.
that one is Alessa. He runs a tailor in the high street, tailor shop at the high street.
Tell me, how do you
Wait,
spell those two names? Just for
Yep.
wait.
reference.
I want to take a look at the bodies again. Do they look like what when we uh, fought them?
You look at the
Or
bodies and yeah, they look the same.
the same? Yeah. Oh no.
But this was the spell. Could Alyssa cast spells?
Yes, but nothing that I know that would harm people severely.
Was
She's a talented caster, using spells to weave clothing together. Not exactly what people would typically use spells for, but yeah.
she fireballed us and started basically that
Right. He kinda
evil.
looks at that. He kinda shakes his head. That's bad.
I think they were mind controlled because
It's possible. Yeah, we'll bring in the arcane criminal unit, see if they can bring anything. But is there anything else that we should know about this? Any further information? And at this point, you would see Haley start to blink her eyes open.
Haley.
Guys,
Wait,
what
who
happened?
hit me? Who
Huh?
is that?
I'm sorry.
Who hit him?
You would see there's like one spellcaster a scroll in
Oh,
her head,
okay.
like burning up, basically. And kind
Okay,
of
okay, okay.
looks at Fenton,
Look,
makes the sign like she's out, basically.
Haley. Oh God.
What happened? I was at the hut, and then what's going on?
We found the hut. Do you remember what happened last?
Oh, the hut. We saw the house. Oh, we were going inside the house, and then we fall unconscious.
Hmm.
Then I'm here. What happened?
You guys were kidnapped. think it's
Kinda
one of
looks.
our
She
enemies.
looks like frightened for a moment, looking around.
Well, we dealt with them, but well, I don't
Okay.
feel like
Is he kind of looks at all the many enforcers around. She kind of leans over. Is it the Mach people?
no. This is the other cult people. Cult people.
Other cult people?
It, I don't. It's like a sex cult. I think you're too young.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I kind of walks over to the edge over there. Just sit
Just
down.
don't. Be out of eyesight. We haven't properly dealt with like the perpetrator, so there's a chance they might come for you guys again. So just be safe, please.
Okay.
Oh God, I could. I have some oils. I could reincarnate them tomorrow, though.
Can I investigate the bodies? Just see if there's anything weird about them.
Sure.
Roll
Go
back their
ahead.
sleeves, check
You
tattoo
you
or
walk
something.
over to the bodies, and the enforcers over there gonna hold you back. Sorry, sir. This is an active investigation. And Fenton's just like. Fenton looks at J5. Like, can we trust this guy?
I'm gonna not. Crit is crit. Sorry.
It is me,
I'm
critical
sorry.
thinking. Yes.
I'm gonna not. Our team is an excellent investigator. Perhaps he could help you guys with your investigations.
Gives you a look up and down, Artyom.
But him kind of extends his hands in a half shrug. Says, I am a doctor.
Alright. Go ahead. I'll be watching you.
I would hope so. So yeah, roll back their sleeves, check, I don't know, any new tattoos, injuries, effects of spells.
Go ahead, roll investigation check in general. See!
Ooh.
25. You look at the bodies for a bit and see if there are any identifying marks that you would call out of place.
Mhm.
You find kind of like a little bit, kind of like a bruising a little bit near their neck. At first you thought it's just a sign of the battle, but both of them have the same bruising near the left side of their neck. Look at that for a bit, kind of think. Then you realize those look like hickeys.
No!
But a very specific placement for both of them to have it. That's the only common thread you found on both of them.
Okay.
My God. Haley, let it be known, sex is evil.
Besides that,
Can
anything in
I
their pockets?
Can I ask? What does identify do? It's identifies. Oh
Identify
no.
curses or any magical effect.
Yeah, let me double check. The name of it. What?
I can't drop it into the chat. That's annoying.
Oh, I can do it.
But I can't read the chat.
If it's a magic item or some other, you choose one object you must touch throughout the casting. You can learn its properties, how to use them. You also learn if any spells are affecting the item and what they
If
are.
you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting them.
But they are objects.
They are
but that's the thing.
creatures.
But
Sorry, you want to touch the hickey thingy, right?
The corpse,
They're objects now.
But that's the thing. I imagine any effect that they have while their life is gone when they're dead, right?
Yeah, you would assume
Normally
so.
it's like that.
That's usually it. Well,
I mean, you
actually
never know
no,
if there's
no,
any
not
residual curses.
no. Actually, if someone drops usually if someone else is concentrating on the spell, if you go down, you come back up. The spell would still be on you.
Okay.
Because if
Right.
it's someone else focusing on the spell, but if you're the one
Yes.
focusing on the spell, then usually the spell's gone.
So
I'm
I'd
gonna
imagine if I'm gonna imagine if Aeterna is concentrating on any spells, she would have dropped the spell when Ignis contacted her.
You can very easily assume so, yes. Especially now
Yeah.
that you killed her, quote unquote her.
can I check
Yeah, she would know that, right?
Mm.
can I check Ruby? Is there any hickey on her neck?
Yeah.
Oh, but
Can I identify Ruby then?
All right.
I'm gonna spend spell slot, so just 1 minute testing.
when? But she was with us the whole night, the whole time.
I
Wasn't
mean,
she?
it could be combat when she was with Ethan.
So you focus on her and try to focus on the spell.
Does J5 have a hickey considering he was charmed at one point?
I'm sorry.
Does J5 have a mechanical version of a hickey considering he was charmed at one point?
You don't know. You can check. There's no hickey per se, no, by looking at his shoulder, but his metal.
No,
so
like
who knows?
lip on.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing,
Lipstick.
nothing on J5's shoulder, as he's focusing on this identify spell. J5, after you focus on the spell identifying, you don't recognize the spell. It's not one of the standard spell that you would know, but it
Okay.
seems to be very, very similar to Rary's telepathic bond. The spell, Rary's
Okay.
telepathic bond.
It's the one where you can talk to each other in your head.
Yeah, no range on that, right? As long as the spell holds, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
no range. If it's done, then it's gonna last
Yeah.
for an hour between the link
Uh,
creatures.
should I dispel it though?
I can dispel it.
That's the
Wait,
thing. Should we dispel it though?
but why? I mean, if it's
Hmm.
still there, Ruby can talk to her, and I don't, and
Yes.
like, Eterna can know everything in Ruby's head. I don't think she'll be, very
think-
truthful if she's still there.
Yes,
It's more of
that
a
is
flight
true.
risk than not.
However, wouldn't it be best for the enforcers, investigators to see this evidence for themselves first before we dispel it?
Sure.
The enforcers are keeping an eye on you during the whole time, and when you
Yeah.
note that, they are jotting down notes and everything.
Yeah, but it's our words, man. Come on. Go check. Go check it yourself.
I mean,
Okay.
basically Fenton allows you free reign right now because you're the quote unquote
Yeah.
hero.
Heroes. Yeah.
They are also doing the usual thing, just check the body, cause of death, and then you can see this one guy carrying this contraption with bright purple crystal on it, and you can see a bright light just flashes on it for a moment. And then it goes onto a different object, and then a bright light flashes on it again. You're not sure what he's
Is it like
doing. It's so weird.
magic thing?
Is that the dust that
Taking
captures?
pictures?
Yeah, pink is the one that does that
Ah!
paints. Yes.
I was like, oh, is that detect magic? Can that device detect magic? Whoa. Oh, don't.
I distracted. Ah,
You just what's that?
what was that? I'm gonna call Fenton over.
All right.
Mr. Fenton, there is a spell that is affecting friend Ruby here. Should we dispel it and then perhaps we can interrogate her and get better information from her?
Hold on. Send it to the arcane investigation unit first. Let them extract any more
Yeah.
information
And
from this.
I'm gonna tell her because as you see, I'm gonna point at the mark at Ruby. This mark is similar to those other two. Perhaps all of them are mind controlled of by Aeterna by some spell.
Got it.
But the spell is quite unusual. It's not in the standard spell that is usually we can cast.
That's so.
It is a personalized spell.
I see. That's always a tough one to figure out. Thank you, J5. Is there anything else you can bring from these guys?
I did want to check their pockets. That's any.
You're checking your pockets. You
Yeah.
found a couple of coins. One of them had. There wouldn't be pictures in this world, no, not yet.
And there were like lockets with paintings, right?
Yeah, exactly. But oh, that's true. I guess one of them, the female, the Alyssa, has a locket inside. You can see an image of a man inside it. Seems to be a gnome man, but you're not quite sure. And then on the other guy, you found some coins in his pocket. You find a key, and that's it.
What does the key look like?
It seems to be a standard brass key. Seems like a standard one you would use to open a door, key to your house or something, you know.
I'm gonna make a mental note of the grooves on the key in case they ever need to pick a specific door and think, hey, wait, was that
Yep, easy
corresponding with the key?
enough. Easy
Yeah.
enough.
And put the things back in their pockets, I mean.
Alright. Alright, okay, so let me get this straight. These guys kidnapped the three of them to bring him here. And you found them. You found this location by
Crying on Haley.
scrying on Haley. Alright. And
And
upon
then
arriving
we
here,
defeated.
you were
yeah.
attacked by these two.
They ambushed us. They brought up like these chain devils, and then
It kind of looks at the blood circle that's drawn on the ground.
yeah, those
Nods,
that were
understanding.
on the other
Alright.
side. When we got here, they chained up the three of them, laced them with dust, thinking that will heal them.
Thus,
But-
the whole dome thingy.
Yeah,
Alright, and then gonna check through his notes once more. You killed two of them. And Ruby was an accomplice, right?
constantly, because when the fight started, she just ran away from us, just didn't engage, and then suddenly came up and tried to attack Lineage.
But to be fair, before that, Ruby tried to attacking the chain devil, but when she saw Aeterna, then she
Well, a vision
what
of
was
it.
the word again? Yeah. What
Run?
was the word? Tukar
Turn it-
panitada. What was it?
Was it?
Betrayed?
Defected. Yeah, defected.
Oh,
Defected to the other side.
Right, okay. And this Aeterna, which one? Kind of points at the two. Which one is Aeterna?
not
There should
one
be
in
one more
there.
inside. Yeah, inside.
That's
the
one
car.
more inside.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
Alright.
just for your information, one of them managed to get away through the back tunnel.
That tunnel over there?
But we heard a rumbling noise. Perhaps it's caved in.
It collapsed.
Looks at his note for a bit, kind of looks at two of the enforcers nearby. They give each other a nod and the two of them walk over to the tunnel over there. Alright, so these two were killed by you. The one over there was killed by the Contra effect. And one more is in the cave at the back and the tunnel collapsed.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
There's not much more. Okay. I think I got everything I need. We're gonna take Ruby into custody. You guys get some rest.
Also,
Don't go out of the
that
city
is-
yet. We might need further information from you.
The one inside is not the real Aeterna. Aeterna usually just possess somebody's body and that will then look like her, but that's never really her.
I see. And the real her is at
Somewhere.
No idea.
somewhere. Got
I
it.
tried messaging her, at least can possibly scry on her. I don't know But if she's a cleric, she'd probably be good at wisdom saving throws.
Not.
But I can try every day, maybe.
Well, hold on to that. And at this point, you see Vanessa walks into the room, kind of like a bit awkwardly, like, ew, like this is so dirty. What the hell? Walks over towards Kano, sees two and Laneige, see the two of them unconscious, and begins to cast a spell, basically.
And also, Mr. Finkel, just so you know, if you're planning to keep Ruby here in custody, she has this ability to melt into shadows and move over objects. So perhaps it is better to keep her eyes down so that she cannot see where she's going.
As long as she can't see, it'll be fine, I think.
Alright, okay, I got it. Alright, thank you very much for that information. We'll look into this further. We might need to ask you guys for further questioning. So in the meantime, please do not leave the city.
Perhaps we'll be staying at the either at the castle or
castle is outside the city, and we don't really have the furnishings in yet. I
Castle should be fine as long as you don't leave too far. Need to be able to contact you if anything happens.
Well, I found my. Can I just go and bring my dad to see my brother and come back? It'll probably take a day. Well, no. Okay. How long will it take, though?
Honestly, this seems to be an open and shut case. Just need to buff up the security of the city. Since you guys come in here, a lot of things been happening. Figure out more, but thank you very much for your help. I think you guys can go now. Kinda looks at the other enforcer, round her up, bring her to. Let's go with High Street. And the two of them nod, gonna carry up, basically pick up Ruby and go towards the elevator. You can see one of the elevators starts moving upwards, back to the ground floor. Haley kind of stands up as you guys start to leave. Can we? But the enforcers around her kind of like tell her to sit down for a moment. I need to do some more checks. She kind of looks at you guys.
I'm gonna stay with Kano. I'm gonna stay with Kano. Is Kano up?
Kano's not yet. Currently, Vanessa is casting the spell on Laneige.
On Laneige. Oh, I'll just be with Haley.
Alright.
You okay? Just it's okay. Just hang tight. We have lots to catch up on later.
Yes. To check that hut again as well. I kind of looks at Laneige and you see he just realizes Laneige has a missing chunk of ice from his face. Is he okay?
Well, we need to like restore hit points, not in a natural way.
He just needs a very long rest.
Got it.
Very long and expensive rest.
Got it. At this point, Laneige starts to open his eyes. Oh, my depth perception's off. And like right, he runs his hand to the missing part of his face. Right. Yep. Oh, hey guys. How you doing? I'm a pirate now.
No.
Hopefully not for long. We'll find ways to repair you, friend Laneige.
Well, yeah. I'll do my best.
We
Alright, one's down, and looks like we got one big boy over here, and Vanessa walks over towards Kano and begins casting spell on Kano.
Can I just look at Vanessa, see if she's gonna do any funny business to my dad? Watch her intently, you never know.
Just keeping an eye on her as she begins casting the spell. Yeah.
Because I know she's very flirty.
In a very Ignis way of seeing things, a woman approaches a man equals romance.
No. She has laid it on thick on my dad in the past. This is more of a don't you dare do anything to my dad, that kind of thing.
She's gonna be your new mom. That's great.
My dad already have a new mom. I don't want anyone.
Third time's the charm, right?
Stop it.
Yeah,
I
you
like
wait.
Kano. I know nothing about him, but I like him.
You wait for a bit, and after a while, Kano his eyes starts to flutter once more, then looks around. Oh, hello there. You're too close. Fuck off. Oh, wow. Very, very rude, Kano. Yeah, well.
And I'll just slap
Oh,
Vanessa out of the way and just like hugs.
too much. Ow, ow. Hey, kiddo. How you doing?
Oh
I'm
my god, you gotta
alive.
stop almost dying. I swear. I feel
Not
like
really by choice.
Ah. Penny, I
Oh,
have
looks like everybody's
very,
here. What
very
happened?
big news.
Oh,
Well, but it's okay. We can wait. Let's just get you guys to sleep.
alright. Hold on, we need
Wait.
to do further checking, make sure everybody's okay, and
Oh,
get their
okay.
testimonies. Will be about half an hour.
Okay.
You wait a little bit more, and after about 40-50 minutes or so, they're
I was
finally
not there
done.
yet.
There was not half an hour. After a while, they're all done, and finally is able to let go. Laneige is escorted by a couple of people to at least get the his basic features are all there, missing leg and everything, make sure everything's right and dandy. But Kano and Haley is free to go. Walks over to you guys. You guys walk right up the elevator, go back to the ground floor, and back outside. And outside, you can see there are a couple of carriages parked near the side of that shed that you guys went in, and a couple more enforcers kind of like creating this barricade, basically. And a couple of students kind of like looking around. Ooh, what's going on? Oh my God, is that a hero of the 12? Get an autograph. They're like scrambled trying to find something for autographing and everything. But as you walk out, the enforcers kind of push them away, create a path for you guys to just go through the crowd, and finally out in the open streets of Contacle. So, what do you guys want to do?
I should probably introduce myself to the rest of the group, right?
Right. Yeah, we've picked up a new person. Say hello, Artyom.
Привет. I am Artyom Asimov. Pleasure to meet you.
Aloha. You're Artyom. Nice to meet you. Kano. Volcano, Kano, whatever works. This is, and Haley gonna looks at him. I'm Haley. Yeah! Haley.
Oh my God.
She's like the apprentice, junior assistant sort of thing.
I see. Well, it is a pleasure to meet both of you. I know your names from before, respectively from Kane and Ignis. So it's nice to put a face to a name.
Need to meet you too. And how did you guys meet?
Well, the long story is that they needed help, and me being a doctor, I could provide that help, so...
A medic. Good. Every party always needs one. Ever since Giovanna left. Oh, yes, of course. You are indeed a very good
guys.
Medic. Pats, goodness.
I'm a doctor of different means,
came back to life twice. Jeez. No one respects me around here. I'm being so stupid.
Kano kind of leads you guys over to the detective agency. Isgriff opens the door, and you guys are greeted by the second Isgriff, inviting you guys all back. Both of them happy to see Kano and Haley safe. You guys are sat into the meeting room, basically, for you guys to chill for a bit, as Isgriff brings out some crumpets and tea for you guys to enjoy.
I drink my tea with my pinky out.
Of course.
Okay. So, what did you find in the hut?
Well, we didn't have time, actually. We haven't even gotten inside the hut when we got knocked out, I guess. Next thing I remember, we're in the cave. So we're gonna need to go back there later. You still remember where it is, Haley? Yeah, I think so. I still remember location. It's that the coordinate, and then X. Yeah, I think I still remember. Good. Let's get some rest, and then we'll go back there tomorrow. What about you guys? All good?
Yes, so we kind of got back here in a hurry because Isker sent us the message that you guys weren't replying.
Yes, I was a bit worried when I sent you a message and you didn't come back. Especially with the missing lunch as well. Oh yeah, we're supposed to. No wonder I'm so hungry. It's great that you get us dinner as well, actually.
I can make berries today. You want?
Sure. Berry sounds good.
I make a berry, and just suddenly, berries that look like chilies come up, and it's good. Just eat it.
That's a chili.
No, it's a berry. It just looks like a chili, but it's not a chili.
Sure.
It's a berry.
All right, I'll take it. Gonna take a bite. Good touch. Nice kick to it.
Everybody said it's too spicy.
Haley's like, no thanks. Gonna push it aside.
Haley, you need your nutrition.
Oh, it's okay. I got tea. I have a very small stomach now. I'm full now, so all good.
Well, I'd give to Laneige, but I think you'll just melt away from it.
Laneige is not here. Laneige is being done some minor repairs. Right now
Somebody's repairing him. Okay, that's good. Oh God, that would be awful. If he's not, the hospital bill's gonna be a lot. Well, anyway, I have news. Kinda.
Yeah?
It's a good news, kind of.
Okay.
So remember when I said Fear was dead?
Yes.
He's not dead. Well, kind of.
What do you mean?
Found him in like a refugee camp, but he forgot who he was. And also, like, half his body is like burnt away, so like it took a while to really recognize him.
Oh, he's in a. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Right? Except, well, he doesn't remember anything about being Fear.
Memory loss.
Yeah.
Recall regenerate could help that with that, right?
It could. I mean, I offered it, but he said he doesn't want to remember.
Why?
He said he's afraid of like who his old self was. Like, what if his current self goes away? And I was like, I mean, just remember, it doesn't mean it's gonna like change a lot of who you are. But he's like, I'll think about it, and like, but you know, at least he said okay to me giving back his arm, so I grew his arm back, but I couldn't. I stopped it there. I was hoping I could. I was looking forward to just coming back and then bring you there, because I got a tree that can just bring you straight to him.
Well, that actually sounds really good.
Yeah.
But
like, he looks so much like you. Like, damn.
Really?
Like, you guys are spitting images of each other.
I mean, we are father and son after all.
He has spider levels. He says he doesn't know where he got it, but like, damn, we're just a whole family with classes. It's great.
Oh yeah, now everybody has classes now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's cool. But I mean, I was hoping we could just go, cause like, well, tomorrow maybe I don't have to spell today, but you know. Well,
Not
I guess
now.
we can
I mean,
until
we're
the
in the
whole...
middle of the breakthrough after this whole thing. I want to settle with this thing first.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just glad everyone's alive, but now we kind of need to hunt down Aeterna, or they'll just keep coming back to you guys.
Maybe. What are your plans then?
Plans? No idea. Oh, I can scry on her. I can scry on her today for not doing anything else.
Looks at you guys.
Hello.
Well, we can't exactly leave the city currently. Perhaps we would go with you, check on the hut tomorrow.
It sounds
But
like
what
a good
about
idea.
the hut is like 2 hours away. Can we go out that far?
You can ask. It's still in this country.
True. Well, is that what it means? Like, don't when they say don't go away too far, it says like don't.
Well, if it's 2 hours from the city, it shouldn't be too bad.
Okay, I mean we have spending. Script knows where we're going. Yeah, we can go to see tomorrow. Although I kind of want to know where Eterna is. I'm gonna scry on her. Oh wait, oh no, Ruby's not here. I don't have like anything of hers, do I?
Yep, you don't. So go ahead,
Oh,
cast a spell.
it would consider familiar because I know I can send
Sure.
messages to
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Okay. Here goes my 6th level. And I cast a spell. Take out my mirror. And I'll just focus on Eterna. Pray that it works. Oh, tough. Let this work, please.
Alright. So, you focus on the spell. You focus on Eterna. You close your eyes. And then you begin to hear kind of like sounds of plates. And people
Plates?
chatting and talking and laughing. And then when you open your eyes, you see Eterna sitting at a long table. Next to her, you see more people. They're wearing this kind of like flowy, white, silky dress. And they're all just sitting at that long table. They're just chatting and talking and drinking.
Does the place look familiar? Does it look like a tavern? Does it look like a
Looks more like a
castle?
big dining hall. You can see the floor has this kind of like pale grayish bluish color to it. You can see some tapestries hanging on the wall, but it's a bit too far that you can't really focus on what it is. All you can focus on right now is just Eterna sitting over there holding a goblet, raising a toast to some people, and the people kind of like raise a toast back to her, and then she takes a large gulp from the drink.
What about food? Is the food anything recognizable?
Seems to be just a collection of mostly fruits and vegetable. There are some meats over there, but the majority of it is just fruits and vegetable.
But they're not cooked in any way, like something foraged?
Cooked. They're cooked, yeah. I mean, like
No, so
the fruits
I,
and everything aren't cooked, but like there are
I,
roast meats and everything.
I'm trying to figure out if like they have this food if is of a certain culture, if you get what I mean.
Yes, it's a bit difficult to
Okay.
discern where roast beef comes from.
Okay. Anything else they're doing other than taking a toast? Like, what about the chatters around there?
Spell lasts about 10
Look at the
minutes.
faces, maybe.
Yeah. Of course, you see Aeterna, who is a drow, and next to her, you see a halfling. Short hair, kind of wears that similar flowy robe as well. And in front of that halfling, you see an elf, bright blonde hair. Next to the elf, you see maybe a tiefling. At that point, your vision starts to get a bit blurry, and then as you get further and further away from the table, you can't really see what they're going on. You can hear them chatting something about a victory of some sort. They're talking about how they managed to strike fear into the murderers. And the next strike will be even more painful. It will be even more Saddening. The idea.
Even more saddening.
They raise a toast once more. They gave a drink, and the elf next to Aeterna, gave her a kiss on the cheek, and Aeterna looks at her, kind of like
Oh, no.
smirks a little bit, and then kind of pulls her down to the floor, and then she kind of lost vision, and then the spell ends.
Anyone near her that I remember from like our meeting in the
No,
because I remember there was a halfling.
there was, but no, it's a different person.
It's a different person. Okay. I'll tell that to the party. They say the next strike gonna be a lot more saddening. I feel like she let me see on purpose. Hi, I'm scared.
Guys.
Hello.
Well, there is one thing we can do, and that is gather everyone that is endangered, I suppose.
And just like give them a buffet. Like, hey, this is where everyone we love is.
Yes, sarcasm is very befitting of you, Ignis. No, what I meant is gather everybody around so nobody is vulnerable and alone in the dead of night, able to be kidnapped.
Kano can turn into a dragon. She got kidnapped. Oh God.
Yeah, they caught me off guard, that one.
Well, to be fair, there is a lot of people
Wait.
we care about, but most of them are can fairly defend themselves. There is Desmond. He is a very
Well,
capable
hold
guy.
on. J5, I know I just cried on her, but we're probably just telling about whoever we liked right now. Like, is there anyone's crying on us?
Wait a
Lantern?
minute.
Or you want to do the
Oh,
spell?
I don't have the lantern anymore.
Huh?
Wait a
Where's
minute.
the lantern? What do you mean?
He gave it to
mean,
someone, if I recall correctly.
I I point towards Kane's new spectacles, new goggles. The lantern turned into that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Wait, this is a lantern? Kane kind of pulls out and look at the glasses. This does not look like a lantern at all.
What?
After a few modifications, lanterns can become anything.
Oh.
Any objects can become anything.
Amazing.
What spell slots do I have? Oh, what spell do I have? Oh,
Let me just
spells.
What are you looking for? You have Vortex Warp, you have See Invisibility, Scorching Ray, Shatter.
See invisibility then. I want to look around, see if there's any invisible probes around.
Alright.
You casting it? Okay.
Yeah, casting it.
Alright, so you cast a spell. Try to see if there are anything around you. You would be able to see nothing.
Oh wow, no one? Damn. Well, I lost for an hour, so just keep an eye out, G5.
Yep, keep an eye out.
Get it? Because you only have an eye. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
To be fair, Freddy, means that this unit has 2 eyes. One organic and one mechanical.
No, you have 3 eyes.
What?
Because don't you have 2 mechanical eyes?
No.
And then one on top of the mechanical? Oh wait, no, you took it out. You took out the mechanical eye?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
The mechanical eye is replaced with this organic eye.
It's so weird.
Like I said, it's a reverse cybernetic. It's a organetic.
Organetic. Oh no.
Bionetic.
So weird. You're taking out your organ just to replace with someone's organ? And a perfectly good one? I mean, I've heard of organ transplant, but this isn't anyway.
But to be fair, this unit does not know the transplant comes with the purchase. This unit thought that it's a spectacle that allows to read any language or some object that can be used. But
Was I there when? I don't.
no,
I'm
you
not
were
there.
not.
It
I'm
was
not there.
him
I
and
was
Ash, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I was with
Yeah.
Ash. I was with Ash.
Yeah.
The rare moments Ash is actually there.
The seller does not exactly specify that a trust plan would be necessary. Only after the transaction had been done, he said that.
I think it's like you didn't ask for the terms and conditions before you buy.
Terms and conditions
So
apply.
well,
So
anyway.
okay.
So okay, what's our plan now? Like I can reach out to Rex. I mean, I think they can defend themselves, but assassins and people in the shadows. That's not very cool. Uh,
No, perhaps we should tell everyone so that everybody is prepared in case of uh, they get attacked by assassins.
like assassins. Yeah, but still.
Including your brother, Franignis. Don't forget about him as well.
Oh no! No, I just got him. He can't
Uh,
die again.
yes, because right now he would be the most vulnerable since he is living in a refugee camp.
Oh
He's not exactly
no!
protected by guards and castle walls.
Oh, oh no! Oh, okay. There's the brother. There's Dew, but I think Dew is alright because he's also in the shadows and assassinating. Um, uh, Kane, Lucy would be okay, right? Because she's also in the shadows and assassinating. They do good against each other.
Speaking of which, where is that rascal?
Well, we went to her home, their home, her home, and I guess she reconciliate with like her family and wanted to stay there for a bit for training.
Family in training.
Yeah. I asked if it was, a code for something, but she said it was not.
Right.
Like I said no codes because like it's just between us. It's just in my head. Sending. So I don't know. We're gonna come back. She's where, fear is, so oh no, I want to go and get him and get him stay here, I guess. Oh my god. I mean he would hate me, but at least he's safe. Ah,
Why do we not do that?
well, I don't have the spell prepared today, and we can't go out of town.
Well, I believe the wording was that they would prefer it if we didn't go out of town.
That is true.
Huh.
Not
That
so
is
much of a
true.
rule, it's more like a guideline. And, if you just slip away in the dead of night, leave, come back within, a day.
Yeah, honestly, like I can just go there and then use a 7th level to get back. Oh, speaking of which, J5, I can regrow your leg somehow. I should we were talking about organ transplant and it didn't even occur to me. Like I can give you back your leg.
If that is what you want to do, Phoenix, then this unit will gladly accept.
What do you mean that is what
But
I want to do? Isn't that what do you not want a leg? Do you not want your
uh,
leg back?
a leg would be very. This unit will definitely like its leg back. But if it's not inconveniencing you, then
Oh
if it is,
no. Not at all.
if it would the cost any diamonds that
No, not at all.
that would
Like
like.
even if it costs diamond, I'm happy to do it for you. I mean, to be honest, now that I know my brother's alive, diamonds are kind of just open for everybody. I mean, I'll still get them because you guys like to die a lot, but
If you are willing to spend a spell slot, then by all means.
oh, I'll get it back once we sleep. He's fine. I don't even use the 7th level. Are you
I'm gonna
sure,
get my leg back.
J5?
I'm
You
gonna get my
sure?
leg back.
How is J5 really okay? Is he feigning this excitement? Cause like
I do have a
I
question
mean,
as like a player.
inside.
you cannot read his expression, but his eyes are slightly glowing
Okay.
golden,
Okay,
something like that.
that's the excited one, yeah.
Okay. All
There's
right.
tear and like oil coming out of it.
But he's trying to hide it, so it shifts between golden and the normal blue.
Golden and blue, golden and blue.
um.
Excited like a little child.
Okay. Okay. Let's do it.
I'll get my tools and help.
Well, I don't really need any tools. Honestly, it shouldn't hurt. I'll just remove this wooden leg for now.
Well, it
'Cause
is
it was-
more for my benefit.
Sure.
Alright.
Okay, J5. I'm taking out this wooden leg.
Alright. I'm
And I'll
gonna take
just
it off.
okay. I'll burn just a little bit, but you're used to this, okay? So I'll just I'll cast regenerate on J5.
Alright.
I'm gonna watch intently, see how it regenerates the my leg.
So you
I
see
want to too because Warforged, what?
Yeah, because I want to know the inner mechanism of how Warforged works. Right? So I want to see
That's true.
Yep.
All right, so you would see what do you call Ignis focus on the spell again, and like before, you're not sure when, but you can see ashes already falling from the sky surrounding you, basically. And as she repeats the incantation, you can see the embers start to turn into like a vortex, almost with you being the epicenter, and it gets closer and closer and closer, and starts to form kind of like this pale red orb at the center of where the missing leg part would be, and you can see it starts to grow and grow and grow and start to form body parts, basically. And you will be able to see first kind of like this, a human leg almost, a little bit at first.
Oh,
And then you see kind of like more wooden parts start to form inside the leg, and then you would see metallic parts start to surround it as well, until finally it kind of forms to the exact form as his opposite leg. And since you're not limiting this, it kind of connects properly, and you can see some of the wires that were dangling before start to like move around a little bit and then snap into place where it would be connecting. And as all the parts start to connect together and as the glow slowly start to recede, J5, you have a leg.
wait a minute. Why was it human before? J5 are all Warforges just human in disguise?
Um, perhaps no. Maybe we should research this more. Perhaps does a human soul is needed to create a Warforged?
I take extensive notes.
And
Oh,
yeah,
come on.
J5, you
Oh.
can remove that anti-feat from your character sheet now.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump around. Oh,
You sprint,
finally.
dash, and not
Yeah,
fall.
that's
Oh my god! J5, you can write. Oh, this is. I like this spell. This spell is great. It feels like I can open my own clinic, and everybody will love me.
All right, so now that you have your leg back, you can hear the bard playing music outside of the building. Is there anything you guys want to do right now? Actually, you know what? I think this is a good time for us to take a break. Very
Yeah.
quickly, grab some food, grab some drink, and then we'll come back. And the party need to figure out what the hell they're doing next, or can just skip to
Hut?
tomorrow and then they go to the hut. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll
I
take a
know.
break in a
I'm
bit.
gonna.
See you guys
I'm
in a
gonna
bit.
send some messages.
Of course.
I don't have.
Oh boy.
Here
I
we
mean,
Sure.
go.
Next
more
Yeah.
people. But I only have 2 slots for messages.
Hello everyone, welcome back. So, you guys have your chat, and after a while, when the day starts to grow late, you guys went on your separate ways. Is there anything?
now I'm not there. Oh no.
It's slowly disappearing. Now, is there anything you guys want to do before the day ends?
Can't think of anything.
Oh, right. I want to send a message.
All right, who do you want to send a message to?
Well, the first one is to Fear. Jack. Oh no. Okay. My message will go. Hey Jack. Be on your guard. Some people might kidnap you and do bad things.
That's all?
Please be safe.
All right. Thanks for the message. I'll keep an eye open. Just don't know how to react to that sort of news. That's it.
Okay. And another one I'll send to Ash because Ash was with us, right? I wanted to send to Rex, but oh no, Rex or Ash. Shit, I gotta choose. Rex, let's go. I can't trust Ash with anything. Then my last 4th level, I'm gonna send a message to Rex. Rex, Aeterna's hunting us down, taking out our loved ones. Please be safe. Tell Mana he doesn't need to send the stone back. All good.
Got it. But I'd like to see them try. They can kidnap me in the middle of this war. I'll be amazed. You stay safe, and I'll try to do the same.
That's about everyone that I can think of and have plots for. So I'll just spend the day sticking close to Kano, unless he goes back to home. No, I'm assuming everybody is in one place so that we can, keep track of them. What if like the saddening effect is more like they make our loved ones hate us? What if that's the case? Guys.
Silence.
Oh no.
Is everybody here?
Yeah,
I'm here.
I was a little bit muted there. My apology.
I don't know. I just want to strangle her neck now, but like I don't even know where she is.
Well, it will be difficult to find her for sure, but you have your scrying ways. We can see where Kano was kidnapped yesterday or whenever he was kidnapped. Maybe we can poke around for some clues. Maybe they left something behind.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's good.
Provided they know where they were kidnapped.
But then just Kane, don't sleep with anyone, just in case. Or yeah, we don't want to get you to get like mind control hickeys.
Got it.
Okay.
Yes. Regarding that does pose a serious threat, especially if she's able to mind control the higher officials.
Oh no. What if she's the next, person to make the rose bomb threat on Conticle? This is our home. Oh, probably shouldn't have said that this is our home to people. I should stop saying that more often. God damn it. I don't like being heroes or whatever. There's always some villains.
Well, we won't get much done if we're just sitting around discussing it, will we?
True.
Maybe we can go out and investigate before nightfall, and
No, I'm out of spell slots if anything happens, and I think.
do
And
you
I
think
look
they
at
would be brazen enough to attack twice in a day?
no, but if they do, resources important, and Kano is pretty my dad's pretty better though.
Actually, if I
Better.
just take one short rest, I can join you in a bit.
No. We get rest up.
I'll take one short rest and then we'll head off our way. Haley, you'll
Oh.
stay here. No, I wanna come.
No.
My health is full and I have all my spell slots. I can still fight. Oh,
Okay.
there you go. I guess all of us will be going then.
Yeah, because I don't like, I feel like maybe it's safer if we all just stick together.
Alright, Isgriff, you're joining us as well. Okay.
But what about
Alright.
Iskar Simulacrum? What if they do what they did to Lineage?
I'll be fine. I'm just a simulacrum after all.
Why is Iskar Simulacrum have a
Actually,
accent?
Isgriff's supposed to have a British accent. I forgot about
Oh,
that.
okay. Got it.
Oh no, that's an imposter.
Ding. Tick, 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 tick. Anyways,
just keep your neck, and Ignis throws her hair back at exposed so that we can see that you are not being mind controlled by any hickeys or whatever.
Gonna look around.
it.
Everybody has their necks exposed.
Kano would. Kano's basically has a mullet. Haley would. Haley has short hair. Kane has short hair. Ignis won't because Ignis has fluffy hair.
She just like take up and she'll try to tie it up into like a ponytail, but it's still floofy, but it's still gonna be a bit weird because she always keeps her hair down.
J5 has no hair. Artyom has short hair.
Wait, J5, can people even give you hickeys?
Don't know. This unit has never tried before.
Huh.
But they are Morphologists in relationship with other races.
Huh. I don't.
I shudder at the thought.
What?
Then you would be surprised to see the Sanguinum envoy then.
Shut up.
Alright, so what do you
What
guys
was her
want to do
name?
now?
Castella
Callista.
Calamity Callista. Oh my god, I'm like laugh. Like you don't have mouths, right? Like, well, some do. Anyway, I don't know why I'm thinking about it. Let's go.
Alright. So after a quick short rest, Kano would have filled up his HP. And all of you start making your way back towards the hut that is outside of the city. Took you a while to find, but you know where this is. Haley is confused how you guys know this place. But you guys make your way there, and as you approach the location, you would be able to see two enforcers standing in an open field. Basically, they notice you come in. They pull out their gun, getting ready for anything. But then, upon noticing that you guys are I'm sneezing. It's not coming out. God damn it. Anyways,
do it like that.
Since they notice that you guys are not they kind of ignore you, basically allowing you to come close, and then they ask, hey, what's your business over here? We're not supposed to let anybody in.
We're trying to investigate if the perpetrators left any clues as to where their whereabouts are.
Oh, right. It's cool and all, but we're not allowed to let anybody in.
We were
Yeah.
permitted to commit investigation before.
Oh, is that so? Go ahead, roll deception check.
Deception.
Hey, the deception, weren't we permitted?
You were permitted then.
Then
Well, yeah.
you're
So
you're
It's a half truth.
technically,
yes, technically it's the truth, but the purpose is a lie. So
It's a
can,
half
can,
truth, you know.
can someone help me?
no one's saying
What?
anything, so you'll be the only one rolling.
What I said help, like technically.
Okay, sure. You can go
plus
ahead and roll
five.
again. You can roll again.
I can
roll
flash you if
advantage.
you want.
Oh, that's
All
good.
right,
How
14.
much-
I'll flash myself as
All
well.
right, so 24.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy kind of looks at you for a moment, kind of squints eyes at you, but then looking at J5, looking at Ignis, looking at Kane. All right, just don't touch anything. All right, see, no touch. And he kind of like lets you to go past, basically.
Wait,
Do
I have some bad
nothingness.
news for
Like-
that person.
Do they have their necks exposed?
Yes, both of them have short hair. None of them have the hickey. That's what you're asking.
Also, be
I'm gonna
wary of
look
any
at-
hickeys.
Um,
Hickeys are evil.
noted. As you walk past them, you kind of feel this like a cool threshold basically as you walk through, and as you walk past that threshold, you immediately see a hut all alone in the middle of nowhere and a bunch of enforcers just like going around, like doing their thing, checking all the going through everything. You can see the graves on the side were dug out basically, and you can see a couple
Oh,
of like
no.
forensic people just looking through that area. You can see a lot of people are inside the house. They're going through some documents, they're taking pictures. There are at least like 10 enforcers over here just doing their thing.
Why would you dug out your graves? Do you want to be cursed?
Hey,
Mr. Keno, are you allowing these people to violate your house like this?
My house? This is not my house. This is Caleb's. Remember?
Do we?
question real quick, out of game.
I'm sorry.
Question real quick. Two
Yep.
questions actually.
Yep.
First, am I allowed to swear on stream?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Second of all,
Yep.
what the fuck is going on? Why is there a
Yes.
bunch of enforcers in a remote hut? that,
Yep.
like,
You just walk through the area and suddenly there's a bunch of huts.
Exactly.
a
Exactly.
bunch
sorry,
of huts.
a single hut with a bunch of enforcers investigating the area, basically.
Can I go to anybody who dug out the graves and like just why would you dug out graves? Do you want to be cursed? Like, why are you disturbing the rest of the undead?
The guys gonna look at each
Sorry.
other and then look at this female gnome, basically short in stature but like carrying a big ass sniper basically on her back. And who are you supposed to be? Sorry, wrong accent. And who are you supposed to be?
I'm with them, and I point to J5, Artyom, Kane, Kano.
Jim gives a confident nod.
That does not explain your situation. Who are you? And why are you here at my investigatory area?
Well, we found this. We were the one who tipped you guys off to this place. Just didn't expect you to dug out graves.
Well,
And
this place
who
is
are
not in
these?
any records of the city, and we assume right now everything over here is a part of a criminal investigation. Now, if you please stand aside, you're not supposed to be in this place in the first place.
Can I see, just a glance? Do I see if they dug out the bodies and left them exposed or something?
They dug up to a point where they see the body, and the two enforcers that are working on it is basically trying to identify, kind of like casting some spells on the body or something like that. By the looks of it,
And you
From
see the body?
memory,
yeah,
whose graves was that?
that is supposed to be the grave of Kano's husband and child.
I'm gonna look at-
Kano's wife and child.
I
Sorry,
was
I'm gonna-
very confused.
sorry, Kano's
gonna
wife
look
and
at-
child.
Mr. Keno, are you gonna let them dig up your family like that?
What do you mean? That's not my
Mm-mm.
family. My family is live.
What is your wife and wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. How is this your other wife and child?
No, I only
The
have
other
one
other
other wife and child. What? What are you guys talking about?
The fuck is
Well,
going on?
we were at this hut before, and it was your hut, and that was your family that
This
was
is
buried there.
not my hut, and I've never been here before, officer. Why don't you sit here for one moment? And kind of like pulls. There's a couple of chairs over there, basically, where she's sitting. Why don't you tell me what you know about this hut here?
This hut was
Well,
Kano's.
No, it's
yeah,
That was
not.
remember
supposed to
that.
be his wife and child.
That is not.
We came
I-
here.
Remember back when
Ironically, if you
there
claim
was the incident with the blue rose bomb that we found in the middle of the city?
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah, and in order to defuse the situation, we put it in our bag of holding, and in order to get it out of the bag of holding, we did it right here with Mr. Kino in the hut.
No, I was with my family, I think. What is going on here? That is indeed my question.
That is what this unit remembers.
Kano kind of looks down,
And
confused.
Mr. Kano, you also use a teleport scroll to teleport us to a faraway island so that we can safely take out the blue rose bomb so that it does not endanger the city.
The girl
But
kind of
that
looks
was
at
in the
okay.
Kano weird.
Can I insight Kano real quick?
Yeah, go
Just
ahead.
as a observer to the situation.
Yep. Go ahead.
Insight. I am not good at insight. Like, I'm actually bad at insight, rather.
That's fine.
+5.
Plus 5, 17. You know he is convinced that he is telling the truth. And
Yes,
I'll just use the same insight just so you know the other people in your party also is convinced that they're telling the truth.
We're all very confused.
Alright, excuse me, detective. May I borrow my friends for a minute?
Of course.
I pull the guys aside together with Kano.
Yeah.
We huddle up. Say, alright, I'm lacking some critical context here. Kano, you have no idea what is happening here, right?
I have no idea what this hut is. That's why I told you guys, hey,
Alright.
I have a hut. Apparently, there is a hut out here owned by Caleb Wonderlust.
Right, let's keep unraveling this. You two, J5, Ignis, you were talking about, or at least I remember hearing something about alternative people and things of that nature, correct?
Alternative people? What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Well,
As just real quick, as a character, have I heard at all the alternative timelines?
I don't
stuff
think they have mentioned any of those to you yet.
No, we have not mentioned it
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
Oh, okay, then I take that back.
Yeah,
take
yeah,
that
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Right. There's always something happening here where there is a clear disconnect between what is being seen and what is
Remembered?
remembered or told. Yes.
I
So,
mean,
yes.
if this is not yours, then whose is it? Caleb's? It's Caleb.
That's what the document says. And kind of like he rummages around for a bit. Haley, do you have the document? Yes, I have it right here. Like pulls out the document. Kind of like by looks of it, it's kind of like a sketch basically. And you can see it's slightly burnt. If I found this in the kind of like fireplace in there, basically. I think it's supposed to be burnt off completely. But yeah, you see here, it kind of shows you the map. And see here, kind of half signature, basically that's half burnt out. Looks like someone ordered this place to be built. And it may be this person, CAL here, assume it's Caleb Wonderlust. I'm a
Why
good detective,
CAL?
guys, I know.
But couldn't CAL be an acronym for something else?
It's not a acronym though, it's C, the big letter, A small letter, L small letter.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it is
See.
Caleb's?
Maybe.
So it's Caleb's wife and child? Maybe if you look at who the wife and child is, we know who Caleb is? There would be
Check.
records of people dying, right? Oh, that is not good though. To just, desecrate a grave like that, and I look at the grave that they dug out.
Well, it's too late for that. Are you all comfortable with using your titles and swinging your ranks around?
Wait, do
I mean,
I
feel free to
know?
use my title, whatever I have.
Are you like the old hero of Conticle or something?
Yeah, exactly. So, like,
Oh,
use that.
Don't mean to
Okay.
disrespect you, just for context, why are you the old hero, not the new hero? Or hero, period?
Yeah, well, before this, I gonna help the city to be rid of this awesome creature called a Kirin, so to speak.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so that's where I'm the
Kirin.
hero of Conical. And then these guys over here help protect the city from a rose bomb. So they're the hero of Conical
And
as well.
Colin.
So they're like, okay, they got two heroes. Why don't you be the old one and I'm the new one? Wait, sorry, I'm the old
Right.
one and he's the new. So
it's not like an ex-hero of Contact, it is just hero of Contact call, but the title is old itself.
Exactly, yeah.
Right. Okay, we can use that. That's
exactly.
good.
Sorry, Ignis, you were saying something.
No?
Oh no.
Was I?
You were mumbling something.
I was not. Oh, what I was asked was a Kirin.
Oh, it's like the horse lightning thing.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm awesome.
A horse do you think I can ride a horse that does lightning? That would be like soups at my alley. Like, damn. Whoa.
You can certainly try.
People would tremble before me.
Let's get back to the topic.
Yeah.
Well, first.
But you gotta tell me how to find a Kirin.
Later.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Keno, you said you have not you did not know about the existence of this hut before.
No.
But according to our but we remember that we were in that house with you discussing about the back of holding and
No, that was at the academy, not academy. That was at the agency. The one what we remember is we're trying to get to an unending storm. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, unending storm. Sorry. Yeah, unending storm. Huh. So we went here meeting you, and then you teleport us to the.
No, it was Vanessa.
I can't cast spells.
It was Vanessa. Vanessa did it. I think.
So Mr. Vanessa should know of this location as well.
Should,
right?
If she helped you.
But Vanessa said, like the time that she brought us to. Where was it?
Mr. Kino, is this one of your secret location where you meet people that you don't want your family to know?
Whoa! Conan!
Why are you accusing me of that? It's your mom's the one that... You know what? I'm gonna shut up now. Anyways.
That's family secret. Jeez.
Jesus Christ, J5.
Think about it. We met Mr. Keno and Mr. Vanessa here, and when we asked him, he said he don't know about this place. What was the both of them doing here in a far away location in an invisible hut
right now. You stop that right now. My dad's not that kind of person.
J5, I think Ignis's personality is rubbing off on you. Two people existing next to each other does not mean having intercourse.
I do not ship my dad with Vanessa Bubbles, whatever her name is.
Yeah, so let's get back on topic. Where people stick their things is not our concern right now. We are being actively hunted.
Honey, can you believe them? Jeez.
Ignis.
Okay.
Snaps his fingers in front of his face. Focus.
Okay.
Focus.
Assuming that Mr. Keno is telling the truth and our memory is the truth as well, this could be the work of a large scale spell that is affecting everyone.
Something that alters our memories.
Positively? No,
Yeah.
just which one of us is infected or affected.
We can ask the
Right.
detective
But-
to see what other things that they find in here. Maybe that can be a clue for us.
Correct. And
Yeah,
at
that
the
is
end, we
true.
can use
That is
spells to restore memories, right, units?
If you lost it organically, I don't know if you can restore it if somebody modified it. Can I?
If it's a modified memory, then you can restore it.
Oh.
But if it's like
Oh.
organic or some shit, then you wouldn't be able to.
Wait, I thought that's why I could with fear, because
Yeah, if it's from that, like, but if you forgot, it's not gonna be able to pull it back out of nowhere. But like, you know, if the memory was damaged, it's lost due to physical means, regeneration is there. If it's
Yeah,
lost by
but-
magical means, remove curse or restoration is there. But if you forgot, nothing much you can do about it.
oh
You
yeah,
forgot.
so I can do both either way, except for remove curse. But we got like Gilvana for it. I forgot to tell Gilvana to be prepared, but she has Basilisk. She'll be fine.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Then,
All right. Let's use the title and figure it out.
All right.
The last time we're here, jog my memory a bit. The last time we here, didn't we get? Was that at the agency where we get attended by a bunch of lineages?
No, that was in Kano's mansion.
That wasn't Genius Mission. Okay, okay.
Kano has mansion.
So not here, right? Not in
Not
this.
here.
No,
no.
that
here.
was the one in
Okay.
the city.
Okay.
So what's this about Kano's mansion? Where's that?
Oh, right. That was in the High Street district. I got a mansion over there. It's a little bit dusty when because I don't use it that much. We're moving in. We're slowly moving into that mansion now.
Good. Maybe it's a good idea to have everybody in the same place.
That's a good idea.
I mean, why did you have that small house to begin with if you have the mansion?
Perhaps you
You know,
occasionally see
investment.
someone else.
Can we hold like a hand or a J?
Investment,
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. That does not sound like me.
It does not. That sounds very calculated. And you just kind of do things when
Exactly.
you want to.
Who am I? Lizard?
But you can't cast spells. Like, you're a druid, but you can't cast spells either. That's already weird in itself, but you know.
Hmm.
I still have not figured that out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways.
We are
back on
taking
topic.
uncomfortably amount of time
Yes.
to just stand here in a
Let's-
circle and talk.
Let's just go back inside.
Alright, we'll be unhuddle.
The detective just already behind you, arms crossed, tapping her leg. Are you done?
Apologies. Yes.
Alright. Now tell me what you know about this place.
We saw Mr. Kino and Mr. Vanessa here.
I've never been here before.
Right.
And
Well, what
the
we
ones that in
know-
those graves and the bodies in those graves are Mr. Kino's wives and children.
My wife and children still alive.
Alright, detective. Let's just establish a base here. Yes. Alright. Kano is remembering a very different thing from what Dreyfi is remembering.
Hmm.
Might be an effect of a spell that has altered one of their memories.
Is that
We
so?
would like to investigate and find out which of them is correct.
Alright, that sounds like a good idea. Let's see. There is one very striking thing in this place. What is it?
One striking thing? There's a
Yes.
big mirror? Wait,
No.
Is
There
there?
is one really big thing that the moment you enter the door, you would immediately know what it is. Like I said, I've never been here. I don't know.
Can
You
I
pulled
remember
some
what that
random
is?
There is a huge ass coffin.
Oh.
Sarcophagus, to be exact.
You're
Black
right.
sarcophagus at the
There's
center
a
of the room.
coffin of a Caleb's clone. Should be.
Do you say that?
Do I remember that?
Of lineage's clone, maybe?
Or Kano's clone?
You know
Is
there's
that
a
what I-
Kano's clone in there.
Maybe you don't have to
Okay,
mention
Kano's
who's
clone.
clone it is.
Alright,
Just say
Yeah.
You
No.
guys would
obvious.
know. You guys would know that it is Kano's clone. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
Kano's
a
clone.
there's
Alright.
a
It's
coffin
sarcophagus.
with Kano's clone in it.
Why not just say sarcophagus?
The coffin is correct, but the sarcophagus is empty right now.
Oh.
Slowly looks at Kano, back at
It
the
looks like
detective.
Kano.
I don't
Wait.
know.
Are you a clone?
No, it's not that, but like, is he a clone? Yeah, that's.
Oh no.
Am I a clone?
What? Kinda, have you died before?
Don't think so. I'm still alive. I would have remembered it, right? That's how magic works.
Oh, you don't even remember having this place or a mansion.
What is going on?
Things doesn't add up.
I think you need a visit to the hospital. Check your brain to see if there's any
Pretty sure it's
bad going on
fine.
up there.
I make sure we are sane every day.
Maybe the standard's a bit too low. Anyways, alright. I do not think it is. Master Reno over here is everything inside is a little bit skewed toward wizardry. Mr. Reno's not
That
really
would
the
make-
type to be casting spells. Isn't that correct? Exactly! I don't even know what to... Like, I'm supposed to be a druid now, but like... Fireball! See nothing.
I can't do fireball, can it?
Oh, you can't? I thought you're...
I can't.
Okay, you can. Okay.
Wait, let's
It's
not
weird,
shout
it's not
words
there.
until one of them goes off. So
I can do lightning. There's lightning.
Just... Alright, okay. Nope, stop. No.
I didn't
Detective.
hit anyone. It's fine.
spectacle aside, shall we start our investigation? I would very much appreciate your help, of course.
Persuasion check.
Oh,
With
boy.
advantage.
Ooh, because you have asserted yourself there.
He has a
Oh.
professionalism to him.
Oh wow, thanks.
Persuasion with advantage. Please don't suck.
Oh
24.
nice.
Very well, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. The rest of you
Likewise.
stay here,
He grins and says likewise.
please. Right,
Alright,
so you walk inside and you see that huge sarcophagus at the center of the room. The
You need to
lid-
not refer to things.
Yep, that's
that-
the first thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah?
Yeah, well, just I know nothing about this place, so give me.
Yeah, I know. So the hut is deceptively small from the outside, but when you enter, it's slightly bigger. There is a sarcophagus at the very far end of the room. Black, standing, leaning against the wall, but this one, the lid has fallen down onto the floor. Inside of the sarcophagus, you see a book. On the title in front is in Gnomish, and you can see it is slightly like it looks like there is something inside the book, basically. And you can see a couple of enforcer taking notes, snapping pictures of that particular location. To the left side of the room, you would be able to see a bed, a desk, a working desk with a chair, all with the usual amenities of a bedroom. But to the right side of the room, you would be able to see kind of like a cupboard against the wall, and you can see on top of inside it are like common magical components that you would use to cast a spell. There is a huge black cauldron on the right side, and then of course a working bench where you can use to chop up ingredients or something like that. There is that's basically it. It's a simple enough room. Oh,
Okay.
on the left side, where the bedroom side, there would be a chest at the foot of the bed, and you can see it's opened, and you can see a couple of what do you call, investigators, just like snapping pictures, taking note of things in there as well. And then there are some papers on the table over there, where there are people taking picture, moving on to the next page, taking picture, moving on to the next page, and so on.
Okay. Making notes.
All right.
Okay.
Where would you
Right.
start?
Well, I guess the glaring obvious sarcophagus seems like a decent enough of a place to start.
The rest of you can come over as well, but they'll stop you basically as you get to the door.
I think
Okay.
I've theorized it's J5.
Yeah.
In the meantime.
I approach it, look at the sarcophagus. Does it have any kind of like a, what's the word here? Style or craftsmanship?
Go ahead, roll history check for me.
Like, is it like aggressively Victorian or
Yeah,
something? Yeah, I'm good at that. Apparently, I'm really bad at it.
You're not quite sure what style it is, but it has a little bit kind of like esoteric feel to it, like a bit alien, a bit out of this world.
Esoteric feeling. Note to self. Look up what esoteric means.
Alien
Okay.
feel, like basically.
I mean, I didn't know until you said, like, elaborated the first time.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and the detective is a gnome, you said?
No, yes.
The book. I don't speak gnomish. Have you translated it?
Fairy Tales of Quantico. Inside there is a dead betta fish. And
What's the title again?
Fairy Tales of Quantico.
Fairy Tales. Quantico. Dead bait fish. That's troubling. Alright. Right, was anything inside the book?
Let's
Notable?
see. Can I open her
notes?
note? The fish is on the page of the Three Little Pigs story. Beyond that, nothing really. Nothing remarkable. We initially assumed that the sarcophagus is from some kind of vampire of sorts, but if you say this is a cloning vat, then it warrants a further investigation.
Well, I think the issue is that I am going into this half blind, and they are going into it very blind, so we shouldn't make assumptions just yet. Let's go over to the desk.
Alright. Now these ones over here seems to be investigatory notes, talking about the spread of this cult called the Cult of the Chained King. It seems like this thing, the note says that the cult has been spreading to multiple villages around Codecan. And the last one seems to be coming from a big city. Second, wait, do I not have the map of Codecan with me? Oh, there you go, nations. Alright, there you go. The last...
Cult of the Chained Kings, right?
Yeah, Chain King, yes. And the last one is from a city called Flottant.
How do you spell that?
Yep. Flottant.
Okay, I almost said it.
Chained King. Sorry, is it?
So
called...
the notes.
No, sorry. It's Sons of the Chained King. Sorry.
So the notes retell about the cult
seems to be
spreading to the villages and the city of Flottant, right?
Yes, it's been spreading from by the looks of it, starting from Maradur. Seems to have arrived at Quantico, then Lutin 4, and finally the last one, Flottant. And it says over here that further investigation required. In fact, Kano, his name is within this document. He seems to be the one that has been to the location, to Lutin 4.
Not surprising. I understand he is a detective.
Indeed.
No. Out of game. The first city was Flotan, and there's 2 more.
No, no. It started at Front du Fort, and then it went to Maraidure, and then Contacol, Lutin du Fort, and finally Flotan, and then every village is in between.
Okay. My notes are starting to look increasingly schizophrenic. Okay.
Does it say when the cult starts spreading?
Let's see. It does not say, but from the notes here, it seems to have the investigation started when the villainess Vivian was defeated by the amazing Spicy 7, and then this person have a little bit more suspicion regarding the topic and begin to investigate this Vivian's patron.
Vivian's patron.
Do we know who the patron is?
It seems to be this Chained King here, I assume. Mainly because his investigation led to the spread of the Sons of the Chained King.
Right.
We're not there, right?
You'll be at the door, so you will be hearing about this. Yeah, it's very close, yeah.
It's small huts, right?
Yep, it's not that big.
Alright.
What does the cult do? I scream from across the door. What does the cult do? Is it like a sex cult?
Kind of looks at you slowly and then looks down. The cult's activity seems to be very... Just ignoring it, is basically just talking directly to Artyom. The cult's activity seems to be very enigmatic. They do not seem to have any sort of ritualistic practices other than recruiting people into the cult itself. Details about why they do this is still unknown.
Is there a how?
How? What do you mean?
How do they recruit people? Is there a...
No, it doesn't seem to be stated over here. Fortunately.
Well, Kane, you were the informant. What do you know?
I mean, I remember going to Lutin before, but that was more kind of like my own investigation.
Alright, let's go.
Vivian's patron was like undead or undying, that kind of thing, right? We assumed.
If you're a player, you would know, but as the character,
no, I
you
meant
wouldn't.
like it looked like she was controlling undeads and doing spirits and stuff, wasn't it? Like as a
Not by the looks of it. She looks very gothic, very emo-ish, but nothing that points out that she controls undead.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a necromancer, I'm just goth.
Exactly.
Because I remember she made like skeletons appear that Gilvana has to like turn undead in that room. That's why was she the undead?
I mean,
didn't she control undead?
Many spellcasters can use control undead.
Oh, okay.
Not specifically necromantic.
And those guys are just really good at it.
Yeah. But yes,
next up is the wardrobe. Let's check that.
And you go over there, you can see there are basically like your eyes twinkle a little bit because there are some really powerful magic items in here. Pearl of Powers, one of them in there. You can see...
get that pearl power for me.
You can see kind of like a bag of diamonds, and you can like whoever owns this place seems to be a very wealthy man. Very powerful items in here.
All the things I need.
What will happen to these items after?
They will be kept for the investigation. But then after 10 years, if no one claimed this, most probably will be contributed to the what do you call, the council's budget for future expenditures.
I see. That's fair enough.
That is
Any
everything
other
we
magic
have.
items there?
That is unfortunately everything we have so far.
Actually, can I investigate? So sorry, you said the desk had like a lot of notes on it.
Yeah, that the
Does
notes
it have
are.
drawers?
It does have drawers.
Have they been opened?
Yes, but over there is mostly just plain papers and inks and all that. You know.
Can I poke my head around, see if there's any like false
Go ahead. Roll investigation check for
packs
me.
on the desk or maybe in the wardrobe?
All right, sure.
I guess I'll do one for each, assisted by the detective.
Sure. All right, 20
That's
is
the
it?
desk.
No, it's okay. We'll just use one for all of them.
Okay.
20. You would actually find a false bottom on one of the drawers, actually. You push it open, and the enforcer will like, oh, and you can like get shocked basically that you managed to find it. But the detective kind of look at her guys, kind of like, really, you can't find that? Are you kidding me right now? Basically, you push it
Hold
open.
it against them. Not everyone's mind works like ours.
She rolls her eyes and looks inside. I had to tiptoe to look inside, basically. But it's empty. But with your investigation, you would notice that it has not been set in properly, as if someone has opened this before and closed it improperly.
Right. Well, this place was definitely scavenged by someone else before we got here.
That's unfortunate. Sorry, gonna look at J5 and Ignis. You said Keno's clone was in that sarcophagus, correct?
Yes. But now it
No.
doesn't make sense because why would he need a clone unless he can, clone himself? Like transfer his consciousness into the new body of clone.
Exactly. The clone should not have been able to move if the original person is still alive. So either Keno, you are a clone,
No.
Here's a. Oh yeah, sorry.
or you have saw the wrong person inside that clone.
Here's a 70 IQ play. The bed. Is it made or is it?
The bed seems to have been used, like slightly to the side and everything, but there is
Cool.
a thin layer of dust on it.
I will check the pillows specifically to find if there's any hairs on the pillows.
Investigation check for me.
Okay, assisted.
Yes.
Okay. I'm enjoying my role as I drink and I know things in this group.
You want a +5 to that?
You asked me, that makes me feel like I should. Let me see if I have one more. Let me toss
I guess I can see what Artyom's doing, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna, hey, friend Artyom, check on the underside of the pillow. Perhaps there's some hair in there.
You
Of course,
somehow,
everybody
oh
likes
my
to turn
god.
the pillow
Yeah.
when they get too hot, yes.
When you turn the pillow, you manage to find one. It's kind of like, because the pillow itself, it has this slightly yellowish tint, basically. When you flip it, when you move it aside, right where the seam of the pillow would be, people miss this because it looks like it's part of the seam, but you can see a strand of blonde hair over there.
All right.
Like Laneigne's hair?
J5, your perceived Kano's wife. What color hair did she have?
Rivi's brunette.
Yeah, brownish. Yeah, brunette.
And the child?
Sure.
Brunette as well.
Brunette as well.
All right.
Both of them are brunettes.
Detective, do you have a evidence bag?
Oi, over here. Like brings over one evidence bag, opens it up. Put it inside. Close it, and she labels it. Kind of thinks for a moment. We might be able to use this to figure out whose hair it is. Thank you very much.
How?
See, have you ever considered joining the Enforcers? Kind of hands the bag to one of her people. Seem to be pretty good at this investigation thing.
I do a lot of freelance work. Feel free to reach out.
Oh no, a new
noted.
killer, a new killer.
Is Caleb
No, that is out of character.
I don't care. Don't worry about it.
I had an idea for Artyom to like do consultations with people for like more scientific stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
oh,
It's perfect. Like,
and
like he would
doing
offer his advice during downtime and get money out of
Yeah.
it. This works actually.
Hearing Artyom said that, I'm gonna look at Keno. Mr. Keno, it seems like you have a competition now.
Yeah, it seemed to be very good compared to me. What the hell? I usually just punch things until it solves itself.
Wait, how
Yeah.
do you even get? How did you even get good? Like,
Oh, you know, practice. That's always the way.
they keep punching things.
Yeah. All right, I
how-
think that would be everything. Thank you very much. What was your name again?
It is Artyom Asimov, or Dr. Artyom Asimov.
Artyom. Pleased to meet you, Artyom.
There was three more things actually.
Mhm.
The cauldron. Has somebody looked into it or used any kind of?
Yes, our Arcane team have been looking into it, but looks of it, there is no. How do you say? It has not been used in a long time. Even the materials on the racks are very dusty as well. It seems most of these things has been or deterioration, not been touched.
Try scraping the bottom. Maybe something will come up.
Noted. Thank you very much.
The working bench. Does it have anything notable?
Again, nothing as well. Seems to be just an ordinary working bench. Have not been used for a while. There are some blood splatters on it as well.
On the what?
On the desk itself.
On the desk. Okay. Has anybody done anything with this blood?
Nothing yet. We've sent it to our the team that will be identifying that hair, but nothing yet for now.
Alright, and the final thing I suppose would be the chest near the bed.
Yes.
Does it contain anything notable?
Like I said, mostly very powerful magic items.
Oh, okay. So I internally split it into a chest and a wardrobe. I guess that was...
Okay, no, it's the same thing.
Let me just delete that note then. Okay. Alright, well...
Right.
This feels like this concludes everything. Sort of.
Thank you very much for your help.
What's the detective's name? Artyom, get her name.
Oh, sorry, pardon me, where are my manners? Formally, he kind of bows very elegantly and offers to take her hand and says, Dr. Artyom Asimov, at your service.
Mr. Zoe, at your service as well.
Hey, I've heard of Mr. Zoe, haven't I?
She was Fenton's partner before.
Yeah.
How
Damn.
do you spell that name, actually?
Z-O-
Zoe.
Zoe.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, Maestro Zoe.
What the fuck?
This
Zoe.
isn't.
Maestro
This is
Zoe.
a common name though. Zoe.
It's just the way
Yeah,
I pronounced it. So-
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I thought it was like a whole ass, like a long Mr. Zoe.
no, Maestro is the title. You wouldn't know, of course, because you just arrived here, but Maestro is the title.
I can see.
Can I inside? There's a budding relationship.
Oh my god, two people existing in a room.
No. It feels like there's a good, strong relationship that might be platonic, might
Go
not
ahead,
be.
insight check.
I'm not looking. I don't think he has anything. She has anything on us Artyom, but I feel
I'd like
like.
to deception check that.
How do you just question my insight?
Oh, that's a bad roll.
Ignis, you figured that if you push it a little bit, there might be a shipping potential over here. Possible.
You can also tell that Artyom is purposely trying to what's the word? Oh God, what is the word?
Sound charming.
Yeah. He's like going
Flirtatious.
going out on it. Yeah.
Hey, I think you guys would like have more ideas if you have dinner together. I'm just saying. Oh no, that's a bit too thick on it, isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much too much. I think you've kind of like you're basically the story like Charles Boyle.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
you're basically
Okay.
that right now.
I should have just let them play out. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
exactly. Yeah.
Ugh.
We should get together and exchange notes sometimes, definitely.
Sure.
You can reach out to me through them or
Of course.
wherever I'll be staying. I'm new to the city. Pardon.
She gives you a nod. She turns back to her people and immediately starts scolding them like, really? You need an outside job to help you with this thing? And they're like covering their
Lights up a cigarette and walks out.
Yeah.
His cloak billowing in the wind.
Zoe's a badass. I like her.
Alright, so what do you guys do now with that information?
I do think.
As a random side note, if I had a nickel for every time a artificer in my campaign was shipped with a female gnome, I would have 2 nickels, which is not a lot. It's kind of weird having twice.
Yeah.
No, don't think about it as a gnome. Think about it as like a detective. This is a very good maestro detective, enforcer person.
No, just funny. Like, artificer in my campaign is being shipped with a gnome as well.
All right.
It's a type. But anyway, let's just get to the bottom of this. Right. So, few things first. Okay, this is not your house by the looks of it. Unless
I've
you were
been trying to tell you.
Yes, I know. I'm just informing the rest of them. It's really for their benefit.
All right.
I trust you.
Is that the wrong voice? All right.
Don't worry, my friend. Besides that, first things first, the sarcophagus looks strange and out of this world, which is cause for concern, dare I say. Inside of it had a book featuring the fairy tales of Contacle, specifically the story about the 3 little pigs, and
that's gotta be what they left for us to find.
dead beta fish, of course.
Yeah,
it was
that's the same.
gnomish, something to note. That might be something to.
The other one was in Gnomish as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, no, Gnomish is the standard language over here. It's a Gnomish country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no worry,
this is the Gnomish country.
Mm-hmm. Right, as well as obviously
Is that the same fairy tale that
it is the
in
same
the...
fairy tale,
Yeah,
same books, different fish obviously, but otherwise same bait.
Because of the fish.
Anyways.
The desk had a note about the Sons of the Chained King, which is a cult, from what I understand, spreading from Front to Four towards Meriadur, towards Contacle, and then eventually heading to Flottant. That's the correct pronunciation, pardon me. Meaning that our target might be in the latter place. Possibly, if she's trying to establish herself there.
Oh.
This cult...
He snapped his fingers. The cult leader, the woman, the bitch.
I'm Vivian's dead.
This cult...
No.
The cult that Artyom spoke of, is it a new cult that is in Contacle, or is it in Atileru, or is it an old one?
I feel like we can ask Kino.
Well, what do you mean by old and...
You've never heard of this cult, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, wait. What I'm trying to say is, we don't know how long this hut has been here, right? So, are those research papers recent or have been going on for, decades or years.
They're probably recent. Kano, you looked into this cult, yes?
Yeah. It's just something that I looked into when just cause for investigation purposes, you
Of
know.
course, I understand. When did you look into them?
I think it was like a couple months ago. No. Yeah, but about a month ago. I went to I looted the four and some of the villages nearby.
And Spicy 7, how long ago did you cross this cult that's trying to kill us now?
How long was it ago? Can't remember.
I
More than a
Which
month.
cult?
More than a month because we had a time skip in.
At least 2-3 months ago.
Yeah.
So the timeline correlates with a cult showing up and
Well,
indoctrinating people at the same
but
time.
from what you said, it doesn't sound like it's Aeterna's cult, if that's what
Why?
you're assuming.
I am referring that. Well, not assuming. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me, so we don't do that here.
Well, we're ass anyway, so
Yeah, we are an ass out of, and
we
you
had to
are an
make
ass. So
an ass anyway.
Point is, the timeline matches up, does it not?
Sure, but I don't think because Aeterna's cult is all about Slaanesh.
And
this is another.
what
And
can you tell me
Slaanesh
about
is
Slaanesh? Was he
like a
trained?
love goddess of love and acceptance or something like that. They're all about respect.
Can I religion to see if there's any chain motifs?
Go ahead, roll religion check.
I'm sure there are chain motifs
Oh yeah.
because they
You have
like
never heard of Slaanesh at all.
Thanks for making me waste a perfectly good 16.
No,
I'm not
like,
bitter,
like you're positive that this Slaanesh thing is made up. Like you've read quite a bit on like history, and you've never heard of a religion with a god named Slaanesh in any of your books that you've read.
Do I know any chained kings?
Chained Kings. Chained King. Was it 22? No.
Well, listen, you are talking about this cult of Slaanesh, was it?
yeah.
And they are talking about the cult of Chained King. I've never heard of either of those. I have extensive knowledge on religion.
Sure.
Once again, these two things appearing out of nowhere is a little.
I mean, they could be working together, I guess. Maybe.
And why would the cult come here? They obviously know we were coming, right? And why would they come here for whatever's happening here, if not for, pardon the French, fucking with us?
But no, there's one more question. That is, how does Aeterna find out about this hut?
He gives a shrug.
We've never went here. I
Yes.
assume
The Caleb fellow. What's his thing?
Yes, perhaps this Caleb fellow is part of the cult as well.
but I thought this was his hut. Why would
Yes,
he
and then
investigate his own hut?
He
A cult,
altered.
sorry.
I think he was
al-
investigating. Or maybe
Yes,
he
and
was looking
perhaps
into it, got too close to
they
it.
altered our memories so that to trap friend Kano here in order to exact revenge on us.
But basically, if we go and hunt down this cult, we can possibly figure out where Eterna is. But doesn't seem like they're doing anything bad.
Ignis, once again, if the two cults are one cult, then they are. Maybe we should ask Ruby about it. If anyone has any idea about chains and all that. I guess Ruby would be the way to go, yes?
I guess. I'm pretty sure this Chain King is not with Slanash. I think they're two different cults. But they could be working together to bring us down or something like that.
Is Slanash a woman or a man?
Goddess.
Goddess. Right.
Supposedly.
And the cult leaders following Slanash are women?
The
Both
Aeterna
genders.
is a woman.
Right.
They have all kinds of genders in there, if that's what you're asking.
I was wondering about their rulers because, Chained King is a
I mean,
specific
women can be
title.
kings. And sons can be, girls
Wait,
and what.
the notes that Artyom found.
Hmm.
The it's on a piece of paper on top of the desk, right?
Yep.
And how old does the note looks like? The paper looks.
Pretty recent. Since the dust on it is on the same level, and then the paper doesn't look to be yellowing or anything like that.
Okay, pretty recent. And also, I just want to ask, how long ago since we finished arc? I can't remember.
A while. You gotta look at the RPs. Hold on.
Yeah, the RP is actually a good time note.
Not Defimus, but a bit longer than that. Defimus is the first month of the year.
Month ago?
Zust.
Is it a month
No,
ago?
no. It is Defimus.
Defimus then only one month before then.
Yeah, 1 month ago, right?
Yeah. It's not even 1 month, it's like a few weeks. You're asking the mock arc, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when. Because we had like 2 months break before that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Now perhaps the two cults are tied together, and maybe we should proceed our investigation over to what was it, Florence, not Florence,
Flotan.
Flotan, yeah, huh, Flotan.
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 Oh.
How far is it from Contacol?
You don't know. You don't have a map of Kodakon yet.
No, we have
Yeah,
a map of
we have
Cordicon.
of
We have a
Cordacon, yeah.
Cordicon map. We don't
Oh, you have a
Cordicon
Kodakon map?
We don't have
Oh,
Atelier.
what are we doing here
don't have
then?
Atelier.
Might as well bring you over here.
Pretty sure we have a Cordicon map.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we bought Cordacon, not Atelier.
Yeah.
There you go. Map of Kodakon.
Wait, I thought it started at Flotan, or it ended in. No,
Ended
it ended.
Flotan. Flotan
It
requires
started at
further
Front du
research.
So the most recent one is Flotan, in Flotan, right?
Yes.
What's the Front du Fort? That's here. Where's the map though? There.
Yes.
Front du Fort, Moray Duray. Moray Dude. I don't know. So we could go there. Damn, we never actually went past Contacol. It's weird.
Yeah, you went to one village to the south and that's it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you travel on foot, it will take you quite a bit. Oh no, you're robotic.
Yeah, he's J5, dude. We
yeah.
established that. Campaign's been going on for a
Can
year.
somebody snap a picture of the map? I can't see.
Oh yeah,
Man.
sure, sorry. So it will take you about 40 days if you travel on foot.
Let me see something.
I'll send you an image, like the proper image on Discord actually.
Okay, so can I draw on the map? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the cult, fuck.
Stop
Cult
going
fucks.
smart.
The cult started here in. I can't use a different color because my color is green, right? And then they spread to Meriadur, then Contacol. Meriadur, okay, it's just along the road. And then Contacol. And then
Lutin du Fort.
Floton. Okay. So their landing was northwestern part of the
Of
island.
Corn.
Where was the whole unending storm?
Unending Storm is a different continent.
Yeah,
okay.
more northern.
So it is north from
North,
here.
Yep.
very, very far north.
Is there land between?
No, there are no land.
I mean, between the island and
Yeah,
Corticon,
because the
there are
Unending
land,
Storm
right?
is an island, archipelago by itself.
Yeah. So what you're saying is if somebody had to sail in a one direction, right?
Oh, they sail and then they'll
The
reach
first
land.
major city would be Front du Fort, where the cult started.
No.
No?
There's
Oh,
like
that-
4 or 5 different countries in between, basically.
Okay. That's what I was.
Yeah.
Oh, so hang on, is Couton, Dutier, and all that, is that land or sea?
Yes, those are all land, different
Those are
countries.
different countries.
Okay.
Different countries.
Right, I thought it was a sea, and I was like, wait, why is two parts of the sea named different?
Yeah, if you
I'm
look at the
totally
very north, you see there's like a small dab of water over there.
That's what-
That's the ocean, basically.
See, I thought that was the island.
Yeah, no, that's the ocean.
Alright. So we need to see if they've spread to Couton or Poverde before. The cult, I mean. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Possibly. Hell yeah. Can I get my fucking red tape and start just drawing lines everywhere.
Red lines. It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. Alright, so what do you guys want to do now? Now that you have all this information.
Let's pay a visit to Flotan, I guess.
How are you
Just
gonna
like
do that? You're gonna teleport over there?
Well, unfortunately, we have to just land transport for that for now. Well, Freddy have to hug a tree over there in order for us to teleport over there.
Oh. Well, I guess on foot it is.
Can we charter one of those self-propelling vehicles? It would be nice if we can ride them all the way there.
That'll be good. The problem is, they don't have dust refueling stations outside of city. Usually those cars can last after 3 days and that's it. That's why people don't really use it outside of a city.
So horse-drawn carriages are
Still the
better
main...
for long distance
Exactly.
travel.
I can arrange you guys to get some over there, but I don't think I'll be coming with you.
Well, but to be fair, we cannot exactly leave the city now unless Maestro Fenton permits us.
It's true. We
He
can
requires
ask
us for his investigation as well.
Exactly.
So,
Now that I'm done chewing, we should probably protect our people first. You all have families and friends that should not bear the brunt of this attack.
we can always ask Haley here to live with friend Gilvana for a while.
But at the Basilisk Forest,
Yeah, it will be like a summer camp where you can help friend Gilvana build her church, and there is an old man living there as well.
That sounds like every teenage girl's dream, right?
I think you have not seen many teenage girls. Can I still stay with Kano or something?
I was being sarcastic, don't you worry, Haley.
Ah, okay.
But yes,
Or at least let me join you. Like, I can help fight. You know, spells.
Personally, I don't have anything against the idea. However, Kane cares deeply for you, and I think it would upset him dearly if you were to get hurt. And
Kane again. You get
That's
mumble,
not
mumble,
good.
mumble to myself again.
Again, I'm not saying you're not capable. I believe you are. However, I am capable and I get hurt a lot, so should be careful. However, the mansion from Kano, that might be a good place for everybody to reconvene and stick together.
Yeah. I mean, my family's gonna move in there, and Haley, if you wanna go in there, go ahead. You can invite Lineage in there as well. Who else you wanna bring in?
Well, before we go, once we get the all clear, can I just bring Kane? Can you come with me just to see Jack slash Fear? He calls himself Jack now. Just saying.
Jack. What is he like a Jack guy? So people call him Jack or something.
That's exactly what it is. He said like people keep calling him Jacked Kid, and then it just becomes Jack. And I'm like, wow.
That's dumb.
Yeah, and he said, at least I'm not Mart or Jean because smart genius.
He already has a humor of a father. I love it. You sure he doesn't have a son? I should be having a grandkid at this point.
Ignis,
Well-
Ignis.
Well, no, he does have a love interest, but his love interest always sees him as a child. It's like a whole tragic thing. But then like Genasi's and
normal
half elves
people
can make kids. That's kind of sad. I guess no grandson.
In normal human speech, Jack exists next to a woman. That's the
I see.
extent of it.
Yes, okay, thank you very much, Artyom.
What do you mean normally? I've been talking normal human speech. Common.
I know. I'm just translating your thoughts to words.
Oh, but it will take us a month to get there by foot.
You can just do your true magic, can't you?
If I know a 3 there.
You have specifically noted a big tree there.
No, in
Flotan.
Flotan is what you're saying.
Oh,
Sorry, I was
okay.
looking at the map. Yeah.
Traveling to fucking Orobajo on foot is gonna take you hundreds of days.
Yeah,
No,
but still a month
Yeah.
is a lot of time. Honestly, Haley, like, it's up to Kane whether or not you follow. I think you would be very useful, especially because you can see invisibility as well. But I am also very worried.
Kane's like, I'll think about it. Because Kane's not here.
Yeah. Because you're
Let's make
super
decisions
under
for his
level.
character, guys. It's really fun every time.
Like, I'm pretty sure like 7 now. Are you 7, Haley? Are you at 7?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like half of mine.
exactly. I'll be fine.
What do you mean that's half of mine? That's not even big.
Oh, that I can do third level spells. You know
I can do 7s.
what?
Yeah. Didn't you see J5's like I brought that back? And
Holy, you're crazy.
what do you mean I'm crazy?
No, like crazy awesome.
I
7?
know, thanks.
Oh my.
Anyway, yeah, we can go once we get the all clear, honestly. Although, we probably won't notice us missing for like 2 days, right? Like, anyway, we could, yeah, I don't know what else to say. We could take Giovanna with us, because, cults and stuff. She could learn a thing or two about it.
I think she'll be very offended at that.
No, I mean more like, how to not be them.
Letting them. Okay, got it.
Yeah. I'm not that mean. Jeez.
So, what do you guys want to do now?
I guess for now we wait
You
for
wait
the all clear.
until
What time is it? What time is it now?
right
wait,
now.
no, yeah, what
It's
time is it?
around lunchtime.
Okay.
could
As
go
you
see
hear all of your
Ruby.
stomach growl.
Wait. So we
I
ate
ate my
all
berries.
Aeterna's team for breakfast, and then we
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
And then you're ready to beat to beat a different cult by dinner.
Things are just always moving. But I do want to see Ruby before we finish everything.
All right. So you go Ruby. You go to Ruby. All of you make your way to the high street enforcers outpost, and over there you would be able to see what do you call the receptionist there again, this time with a couple of people wait in the waiting room. The receptionist sees you, leans over to the side. Fenton, calling Fenton, your friends are here. She gives you a
Aw,
smile.
thank you. What's your name again?
Diane.
Diane. You're nice, Diane.
Thank you.
But what can I give her? I'll give her a piece of chocolate.
Thanks. Takes it, puts it on a piece of tissue and just holds it there.
Wait. Do you still have that art chocolate?
It is the only
It is
chocolate
still
I
the
have.
art chocolate, yeah.
I have
Well,
I have a lot still.
You wait for a bit and then Fenton comes over to the side. Oh, there you're back. Very quick. Already diving into the investigation?
I mean, what else do we do? It's only lunchtime.
Come on in. Walks over to the back room and you see Ruby. You are put inside a dark room basically, and there's only one light source, which seems to be the light coming from the room next door. There is a transparent glass basically that you can see through to the other side, to the other room, and in that other room you see Ruby just sitting on the chair, just looking down at her hands basically, just emotionless. Usually you see her very hyped and everything, but this is the first time in a while you just see her just
So
tired.
just tired. Nothing else that I can kind of glean.
Yeah, just
Okay.
sitting there.
Have you talked to her, Fenton?
Tried. Nothing much. Not a fan of talking, apparently.
Oh, that's weird. She's always open to talking. Maybe if we try.
I
Hey,
mean, I'm
ha-
calling Vanessa right now, hoping to get some suggestion in here, but if you guys have any suggestion, go right ahead.
J5, weren't you like super persuasive? Oh no, it's
J5
J5.
is Windows updating mode.
Uh,
Oh,
well,
But-
there she is.
yes, this unit could go in and have a chat with her.
you don't have to spell prepared, by the way. But yeah, you're still persuasive as heck.
You have
What
suggestion, J5? Oh,
matters-
damn.
What
But
matters is
I don't have that prepared. But I do
smile.
have diplomat.
That's true.
Just keep a friendly smile. That is important. And kind words, yeah.
And just turn on your earrings so we can hear.
The punchline is that I cast guidance, by the way.
Ah,
All right. Thank you for that advice, friend Artyom.
No
This
problem.
unit will keep that in mind.
That is if you want to go for a sympathetic approach, of course.
Actually, J5, just to help you even more. Do I have it today? Yes. I'll cast enhance ability, charisma.
you just feel
Ooh.
very, very handsome today, J5.
Do I
What
grow
was
a
it?
mullet?
His
have-
jaw
you have
becomes
eagle
more defined.
splendor.
Yeah, you just suddenly an aviator pops out of nowhere,
Right.
Alright.
I'll go in there then.
Alright, so you
Best of
go
luck to you.
into the other room, and Ruby kind of like looks up for a moment and then sees J5 kind of walking in the room. She looks down, like not wanting to make eye contact.
Why?
Gonna-
Did she
gonna-
look a bit excited, or
Insight check.
I get insight from outside, right?
Can. With a
Well, actually,
19.
I'm bad at that.
With a
Never mind.
19, you would know that she's just shocked, basically, like not shocked, surprised, basically. Oh shit, someone coming in, And then seeing it's J5, it's what's the word? Embarrassment.
Oh.
But like more like something you do if you like fuck up kind of thing, like
Oh. Yeah.
don't know what's the exact word, but embarrassment is the best I have for now.
Ashamed.
Ashamed, yes.
By the way, J5 super handsome. What the heck? Let me just copy this image here. Can I? There we go. This is J5 with Eagle Splendor. Okay.
I'm gonna sit right next to Ruby. Hello there, friend Ruby. How are you feeling today?
Looking down, quiet, not answering.
If it's about you shooting that arrow towards this unit, don't worry about that. The wounds is already healed up by friend Ignis over there.
Not answering.
Oh no, I don't know how to speak to people.
Come on, you're J5. J5 knows.
Just walks out. I tried everything.
Yeah.
Uh, friend Ruby, if you don't mind this unit asking us a question, why did you decided to attack us back down there in the cave?
She grips her thigh tightly, but not answering.
Does she look like she's holding herself back?
She's looking down right now, so you can't really quite see.
Okay. I'll just go to my earring. J5, just ask like, how did you get that hickey?
I'm gonna look at Ignis and not, and then I'm gonna say to Ruby, it's not that this unit is angry or mad. It's just this unit is puzzled. We've been traveling together for quite some time, and we are close with each other.
Teardrop
Is
starts
there any
falling down to her lap.
Oh,
endorsement?
Teardrops
teardrop.
falls down to her lap. She's
Yeah.
just looking down.
I'm gonna continue. If you have any problems, you can always talk with us. Perhaps we can find a solution to your problems.
Persuasion check.
With advantage and D4.
Yes. Yes.
Can
Yes.
he?
You have a plus 14. You have a
Yep,
plus
don't worry.
okay, plus 14
Don't
and a
worry about
D4.
check. Yeah.
How do you have a plus 14? What the heck?
Expertise in that, and also
Okay.
and also diplomat.
Ah.
Uh, are you rolling or am I rolling? I'm rolling, right?
You roll. I'll just give you your
Roll
Bonuses.
1d20. Let's go.
That's one in second, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah, another one.
advantage, right?
Yes, another one.
And then a d4, right?
Yeah, and then a D4.
If you roll poorly, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a 9 plus
Let's just add
14.
that d4. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just
it's a
add
23.
how
23 right now.
25.
9 plus 14 is 23. He rolled a D4, that's 2, so that's 25 overall.
25. All right.
Roll a 19.
You needed one.
Oh, he
Huh?
has like a bunch of. He has a big plus to persuasion, right?
Yeah, before he rolled a 9, but got a 14 to his persuasion. They rolled 2 on a D4, so
Right.
25.
So 25. She looks down and stays quiet.
Oh no, she's not
Is that
talking.
enough?
Oh no. What? I'm gonna put my hands on her shoulder. You know,
You
kind
you
of
can see like
give
she jerks for a moment but does not pull away or anything.
gonna give her a firm grip. Not like a threatening way, but like a concerned friend kind of way.
Yeah.
And well, in this unit point of view, you shouldn't be ashamed of your actions. You just did what you think that is the right thing to do. It's not that it's not as long as you're doing it uh willingly, then this unit thinks that uh as it's not that bad, because if you're talking about hurting someone, hurting a person, our group hurts a lot of people as well, all in the name of trying to achieve what we wanted to do. That is not necessarily means that we are a good or a bad person. It makes us an ordinary person.
She sobs a little bit, but still looks down. You can see barely she's shaking her head, very subtly. But she really either can't or won't speak.
I'll just talk to J5. I could just use greater restoration on her or something.
I'm gonna take a look at this first, and then I'm gonna shake my head. I'm gonna whisper to her, this is our friends. Perhaps we should try and talk to her, so that gain an understanding.
Greater restoration, I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, friend Ruby, if just know that we are all here. We can help you, just like you helped us in the past.
It's not budging, just still sobbing slightly.
No, I don't know what to do anymore.
I feel like Kane should be the one doing this talking, actually.
Yeah, I'm not good at talking.
I think it's just the relationship dynamics, you know?
Fenton leads to Ignis. You can tell him to get out. It's fine.
J5, we can come out.
Friend Ruby, this unit has to leave, but rest assured, we will find the best possible solution to our current predicament. And then I'm gonna give her shoulder a light tap, and then I'm gonna stand up and walk away.
Walk away. You close the door. And immediately the ones on the other room would see Ruby just falls, hands on the table, just burst out crying, basically. Just tears out, snorts, everything, just like almost screaming basically out the pain. But the room's quite muffled, so you can't really hear it that loud. It's kind of like a silent scream. What you can see, and she's
Oh man, I kind of want to just go in and hug her. Can I do that? I can't, right?
Your choice.
No one's stopping me.
You can do it.
I'm gonna go in and hug her.
The door opens and she kind of stumbles again, tries to wipe her tear, but you immediately go over and hug her.
I'll
And
make sure
she-
the door's closed.
And
like,
she
slam
immediately
shut.
hugs you even tighter, just buries her face on your shoulder, and just cries and cries and cries, but does not say anything. Just
I'll-
cries and cries.
I'll just say, Ruby, whatever it is, we'll figure it out, okay? I believe in you.
You can feel a very slight nod. And that is where we're gonna end our session today.
No!
As you finish your
Aw.
interrogation with Ruby,
Wait, an interrogation.
kinda, not really an interrogation, but she's
She
not really
must have
speaking.
words,
But you're getting through to her somewhat.
And if you need someone to break her fingers and get her talking,
You have
Ah,
the other guy.
we had lamb for that. No, no, no,
you
no,
have
no.
Artyom, it's fine.
And now you have Artyom, so 2 people can do that.
It's like Lamb never left. I don't miss her. It's fine. Whatever.
All right. So with that, thank you very much for watching. We'll end the stream here for now, and we'll see next week as the party heads toward Flotan, and then maybe deal with whatever that is going on over there. And here for now, we'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
I hope it is.